There is such a tight window between like the last few seconds of that starting soon screen and then like me having to like start the music for the stream and then having to like just dexterously touch like the very little edge of this VR symbol thing so that we can start stream. It's very delicate. Welcome everybody, welcome back to the Clam Club. How is everybody doing? How is your weeks doing? Welcome to a unusual midday stream. We're streaming on a Wednesday afternoon. How the heck is it going? I finished all my work for today yesterday so that I could stream today to make up for yesterday's missing stream. And we'll talk about how it works, how or why that happened. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Blep? All right, well, we'll lick the screen. Hang on. Hopefully this works. I changed the model. Yeah, 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 yeah. You're finally less sore after Denver. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You gained muscle. That's good. I definitely haven't gained a lot of muscle. I definitely eaten like a lot of junk food this weekend because we have a friend visiting. So for the most part, I'm just kind of like eating a lot of junk food right now. Yeah, screen lickies. How's it going? I don't know if you guys noticed, but my mouth is moving a little bit differently. The clam. I did come at a cost I need to fix.
The Clam Club is my favorite lesbian strip club.
Well, lesbians are welcome here, but everybody's welcome here, so yeah. Yeah, Rizilla, how do you think it's looking? I think it looks pretty good. I like it. There's a few weirdness things. My ear bones, for some reason, broke during the update, so now I can't play with my ears. Hair is fine. Like, it looks fine. And then the tail is fine. But, like, just for some reason, the ear bones broke. I don't know. Yeah, everything seems like a lot better. I think in general, like, it just looks like I'm actually like talking now, like as opposed to last time where like it like the old model, the updated changed like the mouth 5Zs or whatever. I am using full body tracking. I can move all over. I'm sorry, Ralph, I will not have you joining me. Yeah, we made small changes. We changed the mouth visemes, and now for some reason, the mouth visemes have made my ears break. I don't know. There's some weird things I need to update. I have not had time to look at, but Rizillo Riker actually, in the chat there, they built the Rexy model, and they have really good mouth visemes on the Rexy, and so I reached out to them to help with the mouth shapes on my model. So now we've got like more open mouth, like more like talking shapes than like less of like a mumble. It's like kind of good. Yeah, I like it. What if you let me join you and you just scream the whole time? I don't think that's in like the recommended guidelines for like a quality stream, is just to have some like little gremlin otter like screaming next to you the entire time. You don't want to be at work anymore? My one concern with streaming at this time of day was that a lot of like the East Coast, Central, and Pacific people will still be working, but I figure you could just have me on in the background, you know? You purchased some fursuit paws and received your tail. Yo, that's like the best feeling. I remember my first tail. I had a big snow leopard tail. It was really nice. It was like, a friend made it for me, and it had like this really nice long pile fur and like airbrush spots on it, and then like on the inside was like a chain surrounded by like rubber, so when you squeezed it, it felt like you were squeezing like the bones of a tail. It was really, really nice. I still have it in the closet. It's nice, but it's dirty and needs like repainting now, but it's really nice. It's a nice tail. All you're missing is the fursuit head, and then you'll have a partial. Yeah. To be fair, the head is probably the most expensive part, but that is cool. What if you joined and I hit the gritty? What do you mean by gritty? Somehow I look more naked with pants than without the pants. I disagree. Without the pants, I look extremely naked, like highly, highly naked. I think with the warmies, it's like not bad, but like with the pants off, trust me, I look highly naked. How do the snake fursuits work? Where do your arms go? I don't think I've ever seen a snake fursuit, if I'm being honest. JCat99, welcome to the Clam Club. What's my monologue? Welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for coming on by. Welcome, welcome. Do I notice how much my tongue moves? Does my tongue move? I do see it a little bit. Oh yeah, I see it there. Yeah, it kind of, on the TTs, on the t, my tongue goes up like it's supposed to. Yo, that's kind of cool. I like that. I didn't notice that till just now. You're gonna boop that dragon? Boop me. Boop. Hopefully my redeems are set up properly. I think I set them up for stream yesterday, but yeah. Like I have some sort of shame to hide. I should go Donald Duck form. I do have a shirt and no pants version, but I don't know. It just feels weird to me. Hi, JCat. So yesterday's stream, let me explain how this went down, because I didn't want to explain to everybody in text on like the Discord what happened here, but it was extremely frustrating. But basically, it all ties into like, I got a new streaming microphone. I got an SM7B, which we're not using today, but we're going to be using on Saturday's stream. So look out for that. There'll be a new sound. All the sounds with the tongue moves up and back in different force shapes, like D, T, S, and K. I mean, I'm just glad that it looks a little more natural, to be honest. But yeah, it's definitely way more natural. I don't know all the technical stuff with it. Although, like I said, I gotta fix these. But yeah, it ties into the fact that I lost... Oh, toe beans already. Dude, I'm gonna have to reset up the camera and everything. Hang on. Toe beans. All right, bring you down here. I'll explain the rest of the freaking story in a second here. But yeah, we got a new microphone. We got an SM7B, which I'm really excited to use. It's going to be used on Saturday's stream. But in order to do that, we had to get a bunch of like extra audio equipment, including an amp and stuff. All right, let me get these beans up in the air. Beans! Yeah, my ears were all murdered. It's like all out make as appealing and realistic for me. I mean, I like it. I think they have nice shapes now. But yeah, there's the toe beans. Well, congratulations on your toe beans. Bring you back up here. You can't just sit down there, chat. That's a risky place to be. That's too low on my body. But yeah, so essentially what ended up happening is that we had to get a bunch of extra audio equipment, which included an amp, a bunch of cables, a preamp, like all this extra stuff. And then I figured at the same time, since I was already investing in my audio equipment, that I would spend some time updating my VR audio as well. And a friend of mine suggested this one set of lavalier mics, which I thought would be good. They're supposedly supposed to be professional quality or whatever. But when I started testing them, this is like sort of down the road. They were a little frustrating to use in general. They sort of connected with each other and then connected to the amp, but they worked fine for a while when I was testing, although I didn't really test the audio quality that much at the time. I was kind of like, yeah, sure, I can hear myself. The audio levels look fine. It seems like it's good. Excuse me, geez. Just finishing my lunch and I've kind of got it in my throat a little bit. You can't just stare into my egg hole the whole stream? Yeah, exactly, you can't. Nothing waist down, you know what I mean? So I connected them and they worked fine. I restarted the computer before stream and was like, okay, I'm just gonna go sit on the couch and cuddle with my friend and watch some TV for a little bit before stream. So we did that, and then when stream came to come around, I started hooking up my devices again, restart my computer because I have to restart my computer to start VR, and then, which is a whole other thing, but I'm not gonna get into it. Actually, I think I wanna tilt the camera down just a little, more like this. Yeah. So I connect it and it's looking fine before I restart my computer, and then after I restart my computer, I get into the actual setting up to the stream. Mic doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't, the audio isn't actually getting to the amp at all, basically. If I put the mic right up to my mouth and yell at it, I could see the microphone thing go just the slightest little tick. And then I tried doing the monitor, and it just was it was just a buzz. I set the gain and everything all the way to max, and I couldn't get anything. It took me an hour to figure out that apparently the cable I got, if I plugged it the whole way into the receiver, then it wouldn't transmit. But if I unplugged it slightly, then it would transmit the audio. But then because it was unplugged just a little bit, it would sort of not always have connection, and every once in a while you'd have a weird little audio spike, and it sounded awful. And then after that, I was like, okay, well that sucks, so I'm probably not gonna be able to use that microphone. So at the time I was like, well, I'll just switch back to my old microphone, which is the microphone we're using right now, because it sounds fine. It's not perfect, but it's fine. And then I was like, oh, but I forgot to charge it because I was expecting to use the new microphone, and so I didn't have charge on it. I was gonna have to let it sit there and charge for an hour, which meant that I was already an hour delayed on stream anyway. So then me and my friend were like, okay, well, if we're going to cancel stream anyway, let's just do some testing on the quality of this microphone and see if it's even worth investing into. So we hooked it up and we did some like audio testing, and I couldn't get it to sound good. The only way I could get it to sound even like moderately good was like holding it like up to my mouth like a real microphone, like this, and then speaking directly into it. And I'm like, that sucks. But then it had like a little microphone thing that you could hook up. So I hooked up like an actual like microphone that you attach to your shirt, and we tried that. But literally, no matter where I put it, unless I put it in front of my face, it sounded kind of bad. I was like, okay, that's weird. Because I was comparing it to like how stream sounds versus how like that sounds normally. So then I was like, well, is it an audio device problem or is it a microphone problem? Like, could I buy a nicer microphone for the receiver? So then I hooked up my Switch, my actual Nintendo Switch, to the receiver just to see if the output of this like a pure audio source that doesn't have like compression or anything like that would sound bad if it was recorded on this device. And it sounded awful. It was like flat. It was like all of like the mids were like brought all the way down, and you just got like no audio quality off of it. I got to give that mic the NPR close up. I mean, with the SM7B, definitely. And you guys will hear that on Saturday or whatever. But long story short, it didn't work. When it did work, it was sketchy. And when it did work, the audio quality kind of sucked. But by the time I realized that, it was like 2 hours after I was supposed to stream. And I was like, it's just not worth it anymore. So I charged my old microphone. I'm going to send those microphones back because they suck. But I am keeping the nice microphone for the desktop streams. It's just the VR one that's going to be the same for now, which I think this microphone sounds fine. It's definitely better than like the HTC microphone, so, you know, I can't be too mad. And we've done a lot of tweaking. I think, honestly, if I took this microphone and just used like an equalizer on it, which is the next thing I'm going to set up, that it would sound great. But that's the next setup thing, is just like doing some equalizer stuff on my microphone to make it sound a little bit, just like 5% better. Homemade pizza for everyone. Yo, I want pizza. Could you get a clip 3D printed to attach the mic to my headset, like the mouth tracker? So that is kind of what I tried, actually. That was one of the things I tried, I was like, well, if I need to get the microphone like right next to my mouth, how do I do that? So I taped it like literally dangling in front, like right here where the HTC microphone normally would be. And I tried to the side, like kind of where my existing microphone is, because my existing microphone is like, it's like on my ear here. And neither still sounded as good as what I already have, to be honest. I always have the built-in pog face if I ooh, we're pogging. But yeah, I tried that and it just didn't look that good. It didn't sound that good. So, unfortunately, it just like, no matter what I did, it just sounded flat. It didn't sound as nice as what I already have. And it was like $300. And so I was like, got to make more of an O sound. Oh, we're pogging. Oh. It's so silly. But yeah, basically all that to say, I'm sending it back. I'm getting my $300 back, and I'm just going to use that on like buying stickers or something instead. But I am excited for the SM7B this weekend. Testing that sounded like really nice. What I will say is I think that you guys are going to come to Saturday's stream and be like, why does Sync sound like a podcaster? Yeah, the O sound, exactly. Yeah, it's not my interface. It's not the amp. The amp sounds fine. The amp is good. The cables and the microphone are all good. The preamp is all good. Everything's good. It's just this that sucks. The only reason that I'm a little upset about it, actually, is that, like, I kind of liked the idea of all my audio equipment running through a single device so that I wouldn't have to, like, mess with the software as much every time I stream. But I think I can still do that with, like, an audio device for, like, my computer, like a virtual audio device. Sorry, I just need to fix my paw. My paw got a little twisted up there. It looks very cute and appealing when the mouth moves up and down with those shapes. It's like a switch stretch trick you learned with lip syncs that looks appealing. Yeah, I mean, in general, I think it just looks a lot better, doesn't it? I mean, like, it looks more like I actually have lips and, like, it's actually moving properly. I like it. You could probably do it if you had one that wasn't viciously bad. So I think audio link or something like that is what people say we should use. G Beast, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swimming on by. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. But yeah, I think there's like an audio link device, like virtual audio device thing that I'm gonna try using next. And that I can like sort of stream all my stuff into a single audio device so that no matter what I'm doing, it'll go through like the VR headsets and the other mic. But yeah. I mean, I tend to have run like multiple conversations at the same time. So yeah, it's not that unusual. But yeah, also, I'm really curious what it's going to be like. I mean, I see a lot of like the same people in chat right now that we normally have in chat, but I am curious if like by streaming at like midday on a Wednesday, if we like hit a different audience or something like that. And like maybe a little later in the stream, once we get into like, once the algorithm does its work, maybe we'll see a few new people just sort of bouncing in or something like that. You do need a mic to make the Vizemes work. That's true. I tested the Vizemes on my SM7B, not on this microphone. So I'm glad they still work, but I am a little sad that my ears don't work. I need to fix those. But yeah. But yeah, all that to say, it was a pain in the butt. Hi, Perry. Yeah, Wednesday afternoon becomes real Dragon Hours. There's no way I could make this my usual stream time, but I will say making midday on a weekday my stream time is kind of sick because it's like, you didn't change the bone names or anything on it. I'll have to take a look. It might be something that I did or whatever. I don't know. We'll have to look at it. But yeah, I do wonder like about like, I think it's nice to stream like midday on a Wednesday like this because it's like, I've done it like 4 or 5 o'clock and then I have the rest of my night where normally on a Tuesday, it's like my whole night is taken up by streaming. So it's like, I don't know. Have to make sure your dynamics are set on the ears and all that. Yeah. And we could talk about that later, but yeah, I would like my ears to be floppy because they're supposed to be floppy. But, you know, importantly, the tail still wiggles. It would have been tragic if the tail didn't wiggle and my hair is still a little floppy and my wings are still moving. So it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. You survived the Dallas-Fort Worth floods, but you're not going to NOLA as planned. Oh, that's a shame. Or is it like flooded in NOLA as well? Yeah, the tail wiggle is absolutely essential. It wouldn't even be a model if I couldn't wiggle my hips. So important. So important. Yeah, still very much a derg. Very much a derg. Yes, exactly. So what are you guys up to? Are you guys all still working? I know a lot of you guys are in like North America. I don't know how many Euro beans we have here. Literally not at liberty to say. Okay. Understand, yeah. I get it. There's stuff I can't talk about. Although it's usually not like due to national security or whatever. You're gonna have to represent the Europeans. Hi, Eurobeans. Where's my Eurobeans in chat? Pause up if you're from Eurobean. If you're a Eurobean. You're working? Yeah, if I was at work, I'd be working too. It's nice to be able to watch at a time where you're not fighting to stay awake. That was sort of my thought. Technical pop, yeah. That was kind of my thought is I was like, it'll be kind of nice to like run a stream where like maybe the Europeans can actually watch a VR stream. Because usually my VR streams are like really late at night. And for Europeans, I think it's going to be like 3 in the morning that I'm normally streaming. Like if it was like 5 o'clock my time, yeah, I think it would be like midnight or 2 in the morning or something like that for the Europeans. They don't normally get to see me in VR. Your stream just went to buffer? I do not see any lag on my end, so it's definitely not me. Yeah, normally 2 in the morning, right? Imagining me in the lab with my headset and trackers on. I would probably get a few weird looks, and people would definitely be asking what I'm doing. But I don't think it would be that weird. It's just a tad past 11 p.m. in Finland. Yeah. So it's like possible for you to watch. I have had thoughts that like I should stream like in the mornings on like a Saturday or Sunday instead of like in the evenings. Like maybe moving my streams to earlier on like a Sunday, for example. Because like that way I could get the streams done earlier. But like then, you know, we already have like the built-in audience that already watches me at noon. And I don't know, man. It is whatever it is. Yeah, welcome to all the Eurobeans. We're happy to have you. Exactly. One of my coworkers asks what I'm doing, and I just say like, "Oh, I'm streaming." Exactly. No, my coworkers don't know I'm a streamer. I do have on my backpack, I put my, I have a purple checkmark pin that I got from Twitch for Christmas. So I put that on there, but I don't think anybody's ever like noticed it. Like I also have like my Twitch partner socks or whatever, but like nobody ever has noticed it and nobody's ever asked me about it. So I don't think it like would be anything. If you did that, you might not be able to watch me. Yeah, I don't know. I've thought about stream schedule changes a little bit, but I know that like in a few more weeks, I am going to be canceling a few streams because Webster's going to be visiting, and instead of streaming, I'm going to go look for birds. So there is that. But I'm trying to like not take the stream schedule. I take it seriously, but I don't want to like, if I mess with it too much, I feel like you lose people that like rely on you being there at a certain time, certain day. And I've already built like an audience around those certain days. So if anything, it should be like adding here, but I don't know. It's something I thought about. You'll be one of the birds. Okay. Official Twitch programming socks. I mean, I have official Twitch socks. Like they literally say Twitch checkmark. Your tracker survived today, Penticus? Yo, that's so exciting. Are you trying them tonight? Or like over the weekend? Oh, over the weekend? Okay. Dude, unironically, like, you know that feeling you got when you first got in VR and like it was full VR? And you're like, wow, this is so cool. I can feel and touch everything. Like you can actually see the shapes of everything. That's a cool feeling. Putting the body trackers on where you could wiggle your hips and like move your feet like this, unironically feels like you're fursuiting. It is like, it's literally the same feeling as fursuiting. Because you like look down at yourself and you're like, whoa, I'm like a dragon or an otter or whatever. It's really cool. Just being able to move your feet makes such a big difference. Speaking of, I kind of need to move myself down a little. Yeah, whenever I'm in VR, you'll notice this. I do this too. I always wag my tail. I'm perpetually wagging my tail. Echo, I promise you that you will do it at some point. You just can't. You can't be in VR chat long enough, and if you spend enough time in VR chat, everybody ends up doing it. You always end up doing full body tracking. It's so worth it. Proof on paws on feet. I mean, I got beans on my feet, see? I got the beans. The blep, like I said, in VR chat terms, means that I lick you. I gonna lick chat. Yeah. Yeah. That reminds me, actually. There's a setting I need to double check. Yeah, put that stuff on. I wonder if that changes the near touch distance for the camera. Whoa, I think it does. Hold on. We're live testing this. So VR chat did a thing where they allow you to do like near touching. So like the distance that things disappear from your camera changes. And I think that might have changed here, because if I get real close. No, I think maybe it doesn't change it. I'm not sure. It seems about the same. But there's a thing where like your near touching change, your clipping plane changes. But I think it might be model to model and not items. Maybe. I'm not sure. Hang on. There's a way to find out. There might be a way to find out. I don't know. I'd have to find an item to pick up. I'm not going to do that. The detail on the hide. Oh yeah, you guys haven't ever seen this? I got these cool scales and all this bump map scales on my feet. And like, if you guys have ever seen this, look at the nails. See how like they have like a texture on them and then they're see-through and the glowy comes from the inside? It's pretty cool. You need to set up collision play on your camera. It patched a few weeks ago, but you are still interpenetrating. You need to set up a collision plane on your camera. I'm pretty sure mine has that, but I don't know how it works. On the camera itself, you mean? Or on like this? I don't know how this thing works. How the camera itself works? I have no idea. Behavior? I don't know, man. it's there anyway. Yo, you can change the resolution. There's a resolution button. It doesn't do anything. The resolution button literally doesn't do anything. Do I have to unlock the camera to do that? No. Okay, I don't know. The camera object. Put a clipping plane in front of the view. I don't know what that is, but yeah. But yeah, Lysic did an amazing job on this thing, but yeah. You're not disappearing until actually clashing with the camera, so it feels like you're able to get closer. It feels like it for me anyway. But whatever. There's a few things that VR chat did that I think is like really good. Not to get into the drama of VR chat modding or whatever, but like there is some stuff that like they changed. Like they gave you like the calibration mirror, which is really nice. They've given us like the earmuffs are like probably my favorite feature, to be honest. Hi Void. Hi, how's it going?
Bye to jail right away.
Gaby, how's it going? You've met my dragon, right? You can explain with science diagrams, but it's hard to do with phone. That's fair. Yeah, no, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I love my dragon form. It's really good. Hi, Josh. Hi. A frustrum is the cone of view. It's the shape that's best described as a cone with a top cut off. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. You've met my dragon? Okay. Good, good. Did you see I changed the mouse shapes? Well, I mean, Rizillo changed the mouse shapes, but now I talk nicer. I don't mumble so much, and my tongue does stuff. What the tongue doing? But yeah. You as an otter as yourself is cuter. People do like my otter, but I actually have plans for the otter model. I'm in discussions with an artist. I'm not gonna like out them, but they'll probably do my work on stream, so you might see it anyway. But I'm in discussions with an artist to like do a full revamp of my otter model to make it look a little bit more Leto-like, and then also like change like some of the gestures and like the animations and like the mouth shapes and everything about it to make it like more of a stream friendly model. And I'm really excited for it. It should be getting new expressions, new textures, new lots of stuff. It's gonna be really good. I sent a bunch of reference art to make it work, but yeah. The Pride surfboard, yeah, it's pretty good. I like that one back there. I love all the surfboards, honestly. They're really nice. Yeah, more Leto-like. So it should be like a little bit sleeker. It should have like more of like this sort of body shape going onto it, like this sort of like Twinkie sort of feel. And like a little bit less like round and pinball shape, basically. I am a furry, yeah. Yeah, we're furries here. We're not all furries here, but a lot of us are. But yeah, at least 90% torso. Oh, it's gonna stay that way for sure. I'm gonna still have like tiny little leggies, but we're gonna update it so that it actually works in VR chat, actually works on like Beat Saber and stuff like that. So then we can like maybe do a thing where you can do a redeem to turn me into a dragon or turn me into an otter or whatever. So you can have me force change the model or whatever. All right, James, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate you swinging by for a European, you know, available time slot for our VR stuff. Have a nice sleep. Why do otters have such short legs? Because we gotta be like, well, the real scientific answer is probably because they're mostly swimming and like walking isn't that important to them because they don't give a crap if that, like, because they're always by the water. So if they're in danger, they just swim away or whatever. Why do I like my dragon so much better? The big reason is because my otter just isn't updated. It's not like a modern model. It's not like as custom, basically. It's essentially just the otter with like a paint job. And there's just not a lot to it that like really feels polished compared to the dragon. I'm hoping with the otter model being updated and streamlined for stream that we'll have a lot better like stream friendly interactions with it, like different expressions and like in general just being a little bit like more polished. So yeah, this is actually my world. You can't get my emotes. There should be follower emotes. The rest of them are going to be subscriber based. But yeah, this is my VR chat world, actually. We commissioned this based off of the Clam Club, which is our community. Everybody has full access to us. It's a public world. Anybody can access it. Yeah, more Leto, less Jared, exactly. You want to boop Sync so bad? I'm pretty sure you have booped me, Void. I always call you Void instead of Gaby, but you booped me. Yeah, I'm using the auto-converted dynamic bones, and on top of that, the bones work really bad for VRM. And my VRM model, like the humanoid shape to it, is like all messed up. So like it makes it so I've got like these big gorilla arms, which sucks. And just the shape is all wrong, but yeah. The new Otter of Face redeem. Can you ask where I live? I'm not going to tell you exactly where, but I do live in Seattle. Yeah, swole sink, just super jacked, which is, as you can tell, totally my vibe with these big, sick guns. You can boot me again. I mean, that does sound fun. Yeah, swole, jacked sink, just so big. I'm definitely the kind of person, like, if you've been here around enough, you definitely you've noticed that I'm the kind of person that's like a big, bulky top type person. That's me. That's me. Hang on, I'm gonna change something in my settings so I don't accidentally end stream by clicking over there really quick. There we go. Make Webster or Tiger. Maybe Webster or Tiger will tell you where I live. Webster and Tiger have never been to my apartment. Yeah, I'm a super big dom top, exactly. This, me, super dom. Look at me. Is this not the image of a big dom top? Isn't this exactly what you picture when you think of a big tom top? But yeah, no, neither Webster or Tiger have been to my apartment. You're saying nothing? That's valid, Echo. Probably for the best. Yeah, I'm so menacing. But yeah, Tiger hasn't been to my apartment. I've offered to have them crash here after the bar, but then they just went back to their apartment, yeah. Sure, yeah, no, I appreciate that, Perry. Thanks. If you're disconnecting, I'll see you later. Hitting me with the bonks. But yeah. I had something I was gonna say, and then I like totally forgot what it was. For the first time in my streaming history, my stream of consciousness has actually failed me. Well, yeah. I got really frustrated last night with having to cancel stream, though. That was like, I didn't want to do it because I'm like, I have canceled a few Tuesday streams. I was excited to show you guys like these new mouse shapes and everything, and I was like, man. Stream of consciousness, you get it. Honestly, though, like learning to do like a really good stream of consciousness dialogue with chat is like one of like the best ways of learning to be a better streamer. Why are my teeth pink instead of white? That's just a lighting thing. They're white. It's just a lighting thing. They're not pink. It's just that it's sunset, so all the lighting here is just a little bit pink. So everything that you see is just slightly pink tinted. That's all. It's just a lighting thing. I need to brush my teeth more often. That's a little rude. Hopefully auto host is working again. Have a fun stream while you hit the power buttons on a router. I'll see you later, Perry. Thank you for dropping by and thank you for the host. What do you call the things that I'm wearing on my arms? These are arm warmers and leg warmers. Colloquially referred to as programmer socks, but they're cute and so I like to wear them, basically. How goes the science stuff? Pretty good. Work has been a little bit weird lately because like I've basically wrapped up a lot of my projects just this my last quarter. So I finished up my Q2 projects, which sounds like I'm like a billion years old, but I'm not. But I finished up basically all the projects and they're moving me on to these new projects, but like all the new projects, I don't know what I'm doing as much. So it's sort of requiring me to like sort of shadow people and like assist people, but my helping those people is becoming this thing where like, they'll be like, hey, you know, can you help me with this project? And I'll be like, yeah, I can help you, but you can't ask me that at 1 PM and ask me to do a 6-hour process. Cause like for a few days now, I keep ending up on like projects where I'm like helping with them with stuff, but it's like, I'm helping them from like noon till 7. So I keep working like 10 and 11 hour days. It sucks. Yeah, you can do whatever emotes you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. My eyes are kind of hypnotic to you. They've got like a good look to them, you know? A good look to them, yeah. Only 500 million. But yeah, it's been rough at work, but things are going well. The paper that we were supposed to publish is like still in progress. It's under review and everything like that. Going pretty well. But yeah, works fine. A little stressful, but fine. That was weirdly sexy. What, me getting nice and close to you and just giving you a nice little side look? You don't know the half of it. When I first used this model on stream, I wasn't sure that I was going to use it on stream at all. But like, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I want to use this on stream because it's so thirst trappy. But it's like, I don't know. I love this model like a lot. It's like, it's kind of how I see myself in VR now. Mr. Greyhat, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for coming on by. Welcome, welcome. If you like the VR streams, we do them every Tuesday. This model isn't quite ready for it, but we are going to be updating it to work with Beat Saber. So if you want to see me, like, you know, do a lot of this stuff, then, you know, you'll get a lot of that view. You can tell me something, yeah. Yeah, don't trust those eyes. I'm mischievous. The surfboards are cool too. They're actually, a lot of them are specific to certain people. There's a little tiny one. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like behind that yellow one on the side. That's one's for Fox Paws. Some of them are relevant to stream assets that we use. So they're textures that I use for certain awards and stuff like that. There's some on the front there as well. A free rudder, exactly. Thirst what again? A thirst trap. I'm not going to explain what it means. You love dragons and lizards? Dragons are like my favorite, honestly. It's like, that's like my whole thing. Like, people joke about it, but where they're like, Sync, every time that you see a dragon, you think it's hot. But it is true. Kind of is true though. The certified baby board. I think it's the blue one over there. Yeah. Dragons are the best. I agree. I'm a big fan of dragons. I'll put it that way. Every time that there's a dragon in a video game, I'm like, oh, dragon. But I've been that way since a kid. I have this hilarious story, actually, now that I think about it. I got in trouble for this. It's so stupid.
Right, right away.
Exactly, Penicus, exactly. It's not, I didn't say that. I didn't say that word, Perry. I didn't say that. But I have this funny story from when I was a kid and I was in high school. We were doing like a digital media design class where it's basically like a class on learning how to like make print ads, and you're learning how to use Photoshop and different like digital media alteration software and stuff like that. At the time, we actually learned how to use Flash Animator and stuff, which was crazy because now it doesn't exist or whatever. You can ask if I'm straight or gay. I am pansexual. Doesn't matter to me what other people's gender are. But yeah, so I have the story. We were doing digital media class, and at the time, we were tasked with like, I guess we were trying to learn how to use PowerPoint. It must have been like an early one. And they're like, you can make a PowerPoint. It can be about anything. And so I literally made my PowerPoint presentation about dragons. And I was like, here's all these dragons in media. Dragons are everywhere. When did dragons in media start? Who knows? They've been around forever. And like talking about like how they came from like the 1400s, but even before that with Chinese dragons and stuff like that. And then I got like really excited about like dragons, and I started like getting like, I started talking too much about it. And then somebody asked me a question that was like apparently like a bully question, where they were like, what's your favorite dragon? And I was like, oh, I really like this dragon because blah 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 blah. And like I got so excited about it, and then everybody laughed, and I was like, I don't want to talk about dragons. I like dragons like a lot. Yeah, I like Japanese dragons, yeah. I mean, I'm more of a Western dragon fan, but I think dragons are cute in general, so yeah. What's my stance on furred dragons? I mean, I've got tail fluff, and then I know a lot of fluffy dragons. Some of my favorite dragons are fluffy dragons. Fluffy dragon good. Like, Canadian dragon is a fluffy dragon, and they're a really good dragon. Who's my favorite dragon? Okay, so that's not, like, fair. Like, do you mean, like, do I have, like, a crush on somebody's furry character? Yes. Am I gonna tell you who it is? No. Am I gonna tell you who my crushes are in, like, digital media that aren't real characters? Yes, probably. I could tell you that. Like, I like Spyro and all the dragons in Spyro, and Cinder, and I like freaking Toothless. Toothless is awesome. and I like, God, like all of them. Guillemon, that's not really a dragon, but it is a lizard. Yo. Dude, all the Persona 5 music's such a bop. Do I like Charizard? Charizard's great. I pretty much like all the dragon Pokemon, even the weird ones. I could be your waiter for an evening and wear a trendy, classy, waisted vest and no sleeves on top. Yeah, I could do that. That sounds like a cute outfit. I wish I could, like, make myself more outfits. What about Noivern? Is Noivern the bat? I think I've used Noivern a few times. Gudra? Gudra is good too. I like Gudra. Gudra good. I have a Gudra in Pokemon Arceus. I love Gudra. Yeah, the bat. Yeah, Gudra is good. I think, honestly, that my favorite dragon Pokemon is the one where he's like a bomber for a head, like a plane for a head, and then he's got like a cute little wiggly body. That's like my favorite from like a cute perspective, I think. But like from like a pass or smash perspective, probably it would be like, man, Charizard is up there. Shark Mommy's probably up there. I don't know. Yeah, me and Tiger are like besties. Yeah. Yeah, Dragapult. Dragapult is so good. I love him. Dragon Catapult. He's so cute. I love him. Stealth Fighter Bomber Mom who shoots dragons. Yeah, he shoots her own babies at people. Like, all her attacks are like, she's like, screw my baby, and she yeets him. It's so good. I love it. So, I wonder if you're gonna just turn into a dragon or if this year is Otter's dragon form. Because my name is Sync Otter. Okay, so, the way I would put it, it was funny seeing Tiger's reaction to Dragapult. I don't think I've ever seen that, but I'm very curious. I need to ask them. Do I actually have a dragon persona? Yeah, you're seeing it. This is literally my dragon persona. Cyclizar looks great. Cyclizar is cool, but I think it's just a precursor to the other ones, I think. They saw Dragapult, the VR's wild area. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing, yeah. What do I think about Lizardish? Because they look like Dragonish. I like Lizardish things. Like Guillemon's my favorite Digimon, and I have like a huge crush on Guillemon. So yeah. But yeah, to answer your question about like whether I'm turning into a dragon, I've always been a dragon. Like that was this is my first persona that I ever made in the entire fandom. I just sort of stopped using it for a very long time, and I'm sort of coming back to it. And the way I would describe it is more like Sync, my otter, is my stream brand persona, and my dragon is more like my personal character, if that makes sense. But I've always been a dragon. I've just always been a dragon. I've just never talked about it to stream until I started using this avatar. And then I started using it on stream. Although I will say, if I do get the updated otter avatar, I'll probably use that a lot more on stream than the dragon. But maybe I'll, excuse me, maybe I'll have a redeem that like lets me switch between the two or whatever. So yeah. Yeah, Tiger's like my bestie. Tiger moved to Seattle, and now we've hung out like twice in the last 3 weeks. It's been sick. We went to dinner for my birthday, and then we went to, I just invited them to like a hangout dinner like a couple weeks ago. It was awesome. We had like good ramen and fancy like Wagyu A5 steak. It was amazing. There's a screenshot of 2 NPCs riding them, so they may be like a common representation of the present rather than unique past future legendaries. Yeah, I think that like it's probably like divergent evolutions, and one of them evolves if you're in the future, and one of them is like the past form or something like that. I'm not really clear on that. Amazon Music Canada, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swinging on by. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's so much one can do with dragons. They look adorable. Also was very big into dragons before Dragonheart. See, I've always been into dragons. Like, since I was a little kid, I've always been, like, extremely into dragons. So, yeah. Hi, Hyperman. Hi, how's it going? Yeah, thank you for the birthday wishes also, Dysmary. Yeah, I appreciate that. We're about 10 days out from my birthday now, I think. No. 6 days. It's been almost a week. A week, but yeah. So yeah, I've always sort of had a fondness for dragons, like since I was like a little kid. And then I had like my dragon Sona as a kid, but then I kind of got like, especially when I was younger, the dragon community in furry was very insular. And like, it was sort of this weird thing where like if you were a dragon furry or a scaly or whatever you want to call it, it was often sort of like looked down on if you also had like a furry persona, like a dog or a cat or whatever. For some reason, there were like these people that were like, oh, you can't have a dog or a cat because that's like, you know what I mean? Is soundtrack stuff out of sync for not sync? What do you mean? I don't know. Yeah, it was just this really weird vibe, but it was like very early furry, like scaly purists, basically. There was like a really weird split. And so I wanted I wanted like another fursona that was like, because I wanted to get a fursuit, and at the time, getting a dragon fursuit was like basically impossible. You could do it a lot more now easily, and I'm planning to do that actually maybe next year, which is why I'm losing weight, because I want to look like this in my fursuit, you know. But so I was sort of like, I made a character and I got kind of exiled a little bit from the dragon community because I had a furry character and there was this weird like superiority complex out of a lot of the dragons at the time. That's moved on a lot more and people are like over it so much. But so I faded away from like the dragon community for like a long time. And now sort of come back to it basically, yeah. Next con, sync as a dragon and gets lots of food. I mean, I'm gonna hoard everything, right? That's like what dragons do or whatever. But yeah, no, I mean like not this year, but probably next year for like next MFF, so 2023 MFF. I'm hoping that perhaps I will have my dragon fursuit for MFF next year. Yeah. Every furry has at least one dragon Sona or dragon version of their Fosona. Maybe. I don't know if everybody's that into dragons or like interested in like the dragon concepts. It's gotten a lot more common to have like hybrids and stuff like that. So like having wings and stuff on characters has become a lot more common, but yeah. Will it have the pink areas included? What do you mean by pink areas? You mean like my hair? My ears? My horde seems to be surfboards? I mean, that's like Sinks. That's like the otter's horde, right? That's his house. Sorry, their house. That's my otter's house. That's why the upstairs is like all ottered up in otter sizes. Me and Tiger together are cute. Tiger, I think, is sleeping right now. Tiger tends to sleep pretty late. Yeah, hybrids are pretty popular right now. Like a lot of people are doing like hybrid characters and things with wings or like adding things from other things so that like it adds a bit of uniqueness. It's really funny to think about because like back a long time ago in furry, when you made a character, a lot of the times you would make a character and make it unique by just like making the dumbest little modifications to it. So you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm a lynx, but I have like, you know, oh, I have like a white spot on my cheek. That's my character. Just there's a white spot on my cheek, like, or this one ear is a different color, or like things like that. It's pretty common. It was really common to just make a character like that. These days, characters tend to be a lot more like, I think it's because there's an influence from actual professional animators a little bit. They tend to be a lot more obviously like nuanced, like, or complicated, basically. Not nuanced, but complicated. You don't really have a fursona as a dragon, but you have some dragon character idea. Well, I mean, you literally made a dragon model, so I assume you had an idea in mind when you made your dragon model. Your first was a raccoon. Was RJ with a ninja sword on his back? Yo, that's kind of cool. Ave is watching. Welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swinging on by, and thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Is the Durg also they, them? It's like a weird question, probably. I've never really thought about it, to be honest. I guess. This version of my dragon is probably they, them. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, RJ from Dude, Over the Hedge was so formative. It's so good. It's so good. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Simple and complex persona designs can both be fun. a lot of people still like a very simple design, and you can get away with a very simple design. What I will say that I think is really funny, that I thought was a very funny trend in furry, and when you're like, when you've been in furry for as long as me, which is like 15 years basically, you start noticing furry trends and stuff like that. And the trend I thought was the funniest was every single character suddenly had like piping. So you had like your normal belly chest hair or fur, and then like your primary color or whatever, like this. But then every single character would have like a black line or something around, like a big black like piping around their chest. Like every single character had this. Everyone. Or it would be a different color, and it was just like an accent color, like it was a freaking sports jersey. Yeah, make a paper on furry trends. You probably could, but yeah. That's rave culture breathed through. It could be, but it seemed to happen like probably in the early 2010s, I would say, early mid 2010s. I remember that. It was like about somewhere in the 2010s, I think I remember seeing that start to happen. Boop, 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 boo-doo-doo. Behold, as I piss people off in chat, I'm a fox wolf, but it's blue. I mean, like, it's not like, I don't think it'll piss people off like that, but like, I do know a lot of people, like, that's how their characters, they make their characters. Because when you're new to this, you're like, I don't know, how do you make a character? I'm just gonna like design it. Like, this is my thing. But like, my characters, I didn't design this one. Actually, Lysic designed this one, but I did design the character it was based off of. But the anthro version was like the pink hair. Weirdly, the pink hair here came from because we were in Blender, and the artificial lighting in the Blender made my hair, the untextured hair, look a little bit pink. And on my model, because we had the blue painted on in Blender, and then I was like, well, we haven't painted the hair color because it was on the Cobodol model. Oh, I just assaulted my microphone. Hang on. Okay, there we go. The hook of my thing got on my microphone. But the hair just had like a really faint pink, like this like sort of like very faint cotton candy, but it's just because of the residual lighting. And I was like, actually, I really like how that looks. Can you try putting like a cotton candy pink texture on my hair? And then we did that, and I'm like, oh, it's really cute though. I like that a lot. But I think a lot of people, when they're making for their first personas, do that. They just go, oh, I'm a fox, but I'm blue, or I'm a wolf, but I'm red, or something like that. For one of my early characters, actually, which was Gage, which you guys have seen, it's like my dog. That character actually evolved because like the first art I got of him was done by this artist, and like I just told them, oh, I'm just a Malamute. I don't know. And they were like, okay, well, I'm just going to draw a Malamute. And they drew a Malamute, and actually it looked like they had like a smudge or something like that on the face. And I was like, oh, I like how that looks like as like sort of like a fur pattern. And so I stuck with it. And then like, as I got more and more art of the character, certain artists would do certain things with the character, and I would go, actually, I really like the way that feels, like that shape on the fur or that color. And so my character just sort of evolved over time to become something that I'm like, okay, this is how I view this character. Basically, it's just sort of evolutions of artists playing with the character, which is not how I designed my dragon and my otter. My dragon and my otter actually were designed because I literally sat down and went, okay, this is what I want. I want it to look like this. I want to add these specific features. I want these character designs and stuff like that. But I think that's just because I've been with the fandom so long that I had like a better idea of what I wanted in my head. And so consequently, I actually also think that these are my two best designed characters. And when you look at it, I have a friend that went to animation school, and they said that the mark of a good character is if you can draw it like a 6-year-old would draw something, like literally like if you're using crayons and just like imagining a 6-year-old drawing it, and they drew a stick figure and they would be like, okay, it's a dragon, so they blue dragon wings, and then like pink hair, and you do the pink wings, you know what I mean? Very simple, big things that are very simple but obvious in the character, and when you look at it very simplified down, you'd be like, oh yeah, I recognize who that is based off of these big simple things. That apparently makes like the important character, basically. You don't even think about a real life animal, you make up your own. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you did, but everything's kind of based on real animals. Like protogens were based on like other types of stuff and whatever, but yeah. Design is a skill and craft. You have to learn it a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of how it feels. Like, I've made so many characters now that I finally have characters that are cool. But yeah, it's like the silhouette. Yeah, that might be it. Yeah. I don't know the exact term for it. I didn't go to animation school, but my friend did. And so, yeah. But for Sync, I drew the first art of Sync, and then I brought it to my animator friend, and I was like, what do you think of this? And she was like, I love this. Actually, it's the person that made my fursuit. And I was like, okay, can you help me flesh this out? And so we sketched it out together, and we figured out what looked good and what didn't, and then we finally made the final character. Yeah. I have no idea where protogens came from. I think they're circles with a weird visor, and I don't know how they got popular either. They're just simple and easy for people to latch onto, I think. But yeah, it was an awesome. I mean, I'm going to their wedding this fall, actually. So yeah, good friend of mine. If you're a 3D animator, you can do that in Blender way faster than you can do it with my paintbrushes. Yeah, I mean, I know that's why the animation industry has like turned to 3D animation in general. You can do like, instead of having to hand sketch out drawings, which arguably you could probably hand sketch out like the basic idea. Once you get into Blender, you actually have to make the model and get like the top down views and stuff like that. I think probably you would sketch it, then bring those sketches into model and model it into Blender and well, Maya probably if you're a professional, not Blender. But yeah. Huge things in cartoons, if you notice them mostly animals, is because it's a lot easier to make a recognizable character than a human character when humans are very simple shapes. I think it's because as humans, we're sort of we're programmed to see those humans as the same person, unless they have like big like coats or like some sort of costume that makes them look different, because the facial features alone aren't going to be enough. But with animals, you can do things like, oh, these big wings or like thing, hair tufts. It's an anime thing, right? That's why I think animal characters, anime, not animal, but anime animals too probably have like things like they always have like crazy hair, right? Because the crazy hair is like, oh yeah, look at this haircut that they have. That's iconic kind of thing, right? In 3D animation, you can have a team easily get work done faster because you could split jobs. 2D, you have to have one person drawing each frame. Yeah, each frame, but for character design, I feel like you could sketch it much easier on a piece of paper as just a raw idea and then bring it into Blender down the road, basically. It doesn't uncanny valley as bad. Well, for animals, yeah, probably, certainly, yeah. Ace, let me try to pronounce this. Eswanria. Welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for coming on by. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. You can do smears/inters in computers still. I'm just not good enough at like computers or art to do any of that stuff, so. Concept you can do certainly as 2D first was a good idea. That's how I always did it. I don't know. I've always sketched stuff out in sketchbooks before I did anything. Dude, this is a banger. Kakariko is saved. Let's go. It's fun to imagine how much hair product it would take to actually achieve anime style hairdos. Okay, but can I say something that's like maybe a little controversial, but like kind of so true, like actually so true? I feel like anime hairstyles perpetuate body image problems. Because you're like, I could never have hair like that, right? Like you're like, that looks so cool, but like I could never ever have hair like that. Like you never will. Like it's impossible. You'd have to have like a freaking like anime wig, and it would look ridiculous in real life, right? You can't have like big chunky hair like this. It would look ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like hair literally doesn't work like that, right? You know what I mean? You're fully 3D, so it became easier for you to just go straight into 3D modeling. Ah, yeah. You just morph your model into what I was going for and stuck it on the feathers. Ah, yeah. Like anime in general probably probably body image problems. Because like everybody there's so twinky or like so jacked. I don't know, man. Or they're huge. There's big fat dudes too. I don't know. They're just perfect though. Glance recognition is easier to recognize, say, a blue jay or a green octopus. Hell, just reading those 2 word descriptions, you immediately think of like Mordecai and Squidward. Yeah, I mean, if those are your favorite cartoons, I guess, yeah. Hi, Labide. Hi, welcome in, welcome. You do realize that Dragon Ball is from the 1980s? It's obviously just comic sketches. I mean, it is, yeah. but like also like their hair is so cool. I'm good. Yeah, we're just hanging out at the beach today right now. Welcome in. Hi, Javi Arts. Hi. Welcome in. A lot of the coloring issues are because art gets done in 2D black and white and then hair becomes different colors. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like anime hair, like real talk, if I could have hair this pretty in real life, I would love that. Like, look at it. It's so pretty, right? Like, look at this hair. It's so pretty. And like all the way down the back, this cute mane or whatever, but hair doesn't work like this. And I don't have big, cool ears or big horns. So like, how do you make your hair look like this? Although, like I said, like, you know, I could have like the anime. Well, this is more like an emo haircut, but yeah, I could have an emo haircut. I could look like I'm from an emo band. I don't know. You just need to spend 2 hours in a salon chair. I don't want to do that. But like, I do want hair this pretty is the thing. I'm thinking about going pink for MFF. I was thinking about pink hair for MFF. I'm considering it, but I don't know if it would look good on me. I don't know. But I thought about it. Nothing screams pansexual, non-gender person than pink hair. You know what I mean? You need to oil up your hair so much and clump it with clay. But I don't have that much hair. I feel like I would need like 8 feet of hair to do that style. I don't know. Pay a salon person like $500 and reserve a day to have that cut done right. Yeah, but then like literally not have it look like that like the next day. It would be good for one day. Non-gender leftist fox. I like it. I like it. All blue. I have done pink before, and my stylist wants to put some blonde in my hair. And I figure if I'm gonna color my hair, maybe I'll do some sort of pink something, but I haven't really decided. All I have to do is scream while powering up for 15 hours, 15 episodes. Again, I've talked about this. When I was a kid, I unironically thought that like if I just like got really mad and like went like, and I got really, really mad and like just like screamed, that I would go Super Saiyan. Like I was convinced that I would. Bro, I didn't ask, LOL. Welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swinging on by. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, non-gender left gay is really good. I like that. Pink is hard without doing bleach. I mean, I'm gonna bleach it at some point, probably, to some extent. But yeah, I'll probably do some color at some point. My manager has purple hair, actually. And it actually looks really good. Like, it's a really good purple. And I kind of, like, it inspires me to think, like, I don't know, maybe you can do good colors, like, that are, like, cool, crazy colors and, like, build a style out of it. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this one because it's a little boring. It's aquatic ambient. Dude, all the music from Donkey Kong Country, man. So good. Kaioken de queer. Exactly. Kaioken de queer times 10. Ah! Neon electric hair. Like a Super Saiyan hair. Has anybody actually unironically rocked the Super Saiyan haircut? Like, is that a thing that people have ever done? Has anybody ever done their hair up like a Super Saiyan and then like done like a fashion photo shoot? Because if they have, I want to see it because that sounds friggin' awesome. Blue the Bond, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swinging on by. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Some cosplayers attempt it. Like, I don't want to see specifically. What I don't want to see is somebody dressed up as like as Goku. That's not what I want to see. I don't want to see a Goku cosplay. I want to see the hairstyle, but on a normal person, dressed as a normal person, but just looking real nice with their fashion. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think that would look really cool. You've done the shoots for it in USA and not in Montreal until next month. The layers you'd need to achieve that? Yeah, you'd need like a lot of hair and maybe a wig. I don't know. Extensions like crazy. Your brain is working in French, fair enough. Yeah. You want to see someone try Seymour Guado from Final Fantasy X. I'm trying to remember what Seymour looked like. I don't really remember what Seymour looked like, if I'm being honest. It's literally glue. You just need glue to like hold your hair up in pieces. Guiber1224, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for coming on by. I'm not sure why the notification didn't play for you, but welcome, welcome. Hair that defies physics. Did the notification play for that one? I don't know. I feel like the notification's like literally over top my face now that I'm thinking about it.
Right to jail, right away.
So like whenever a notification goes off, if I'm gonna have to start standing over here when notifications go off. So like you guys can see my face. I guess it's only for a second or whatever. My new notifications are only like this big. They're pretty small on the screen. They're about this big, I think. But they literally will just fit like right here in my eyes, basically. So I don't know. I could like duck down. Rest Garden from Sonic. Yo. You would need to have very long hair to have a Goku hairstyle and a ton of hair gel. Probably like hair glue, like Perry was saying. I'm just saying, like, it's got to exist out there, right? Just someone looking like so, like a really nice suit. You know what I mean? Like an Armani suit. Just like, you know what I mean? Nice shades or something. And just like looking so nice. But just, they just happen to have Goku hair and they styled it up to look really sick. I don't know. I think it probably exists somewhere, maybe. It might exist. The one guy who was born an in real life anime protagonist. That guy is literally the real character, the main character rather. Sounds like Yakuza vibes. Yeah, it could be, yeah. I guess so, yeah. You put Seymour's hair in Discord. Hold on. Let me look at this. Let me look at the Discord. I'm looking. It didn't click is the thing. Yeah. Yeah. Show me that show me. This is in science chat. That's not what I want. Oh. Dude, that is jacked up. How would you even do that? You'd need so much glue. You would need glue and like steel rods. You need like rods through your hair. Like you would, for like the little horn things that are coming out, they would have to be like, how would you even do that? That's crazy. That's nutty. Should we go to the pool? Let's go to the pool. We usually hang out by the pool, yeah? Pool gives like a nice reflection there. You always find it funny when you disconnect your body as just hanging out. Well, mine does like the cool meditation thing, which is fine. What I don't like about the Otter model is that whenever you go AFK, you go like, ugh, and it looks so bad. It's like, it just looks like ass. I don't know. Use a hairnet with chicken wire. That's what my thought was. Is like you actually have to like shape it around like some metal or something like that. But yeah, I don't think that would be comfortable, but it would look cool, I guess. Toe beans. Where am I gonna lay down for that? In the pool? I guess I could like lay down on the edge of the pool here. Hang on. We'll do the edge of the pool toe beans. Hang on. It's gonna get a little weird for a second. Chat, if you're not used to this part of the stream, just don't look away. Just don't look for a second. Yeah. It's gonna be a spicy toe beans on the side of the pool. Come here, chat. Pool toe beans. The pool beans. See, I don't like that my ears aren't flopping. I like my floppy ears. I yanked on my freaking hip checker there for a second. Yeah, beans. Get those, hang on, let's go to beans real close. Beans close to the camera. Beans. Can I do, yeah, like this. Beans. It's like how you stretch pantyhose over a wire and you can make a sculpture with it by priming it with white gesso. A nasty electric blue heron. That's not a great fursona if I'm being honest. What if I just sit down by the pool here? We could just chill by the pool here for a second. That's not bad. Gesso is magic? What is it? Is it like a hair gel or something? Chat's all the way up there. That's the thing, is when I pull the camera down, I have to like look up there at chat now, because chat doesn't follow me when I come down onto the floor. It's a multi-purpose artist slash paint slash primer glue. Primer slash glue. I put the slash there like 5 different places in that conversation. Permanent watercolor. Is that like the stuff they use on dogs? Because they have like dog paint, right? There's like paint that you can put on doggos. It's like thick like tempera or fresco glue. But it's not like the dog paint, right? What do they use to paint dogs? Do not gesso your living things. But can't you like color your dog's fur or whatever? You literally put it on churches and drywall? Okay, so it's not that probably. Do not put on dog. Okay, fair. I will not put it on my dog, I promise. I am thinking about getting a dog. Fat Cat Zach, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swinging on by. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. You can get pet safe dye, yeah. I've seen some cool videos of like dogs that were like painted like freaking, who's the paint dog? Who's that dog that's painty? Not Inuyasha. What the heck is that dog? Turn your Samoyed into an Arcanine? That's what I'm saying. I want to get a Samoyed and turn him into an Arcanine. He's white. He could be anything you want. You could paint him any colors you want. Potential new dog. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. The only thing I worry about is like, how do I take care of a baby dog when I'm streaming? You know what I mean? He's just going to sit there and whine and cry the entire stream. He's going to be like, why aren't you playing with me? And I'm going to be like, listen, child, I need you to shut up for 3 hours while I stream. You know what I mean? So what do I do with the dog? But like, I do work in a job where like I can come home like pretty often. Like I could come home 2-3 times a day and walk the dog. And yeah, Puck would have to take the puppy while I'm streaming, but we're only in a 1-bedroom apartment, so then what? Like, it's not like I have a noise-isolated room. So you guys would just hear the puppy crying the entire stream, because he'd be like, Father, why are you not playing with me? Why have you not given me food? You'd have a roommate or friend who can watch the dog while streaming. See, that's the problem. Even, I will say, if I was streaming, like, desktop games, I could just be like, hey guys, I'm taking a 5-minute break to take my dog out, be right back, and people would be like, that's fine, because you're taking your dog out, or whatever. But like, for a VR stream like this, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here and pet the dog while we stream? I mean, I could do that, I guess. I don't know. For the first year or two, they're really needy. See, that's my concern. It would be a 2-year commitment of like, hey, you could have puppy cam during stream. That is true. I could have a little camera in the corner over here that just shows the dog. And then I could have like redeems that's like, give the dog a treat. Or give the dog pets or whatever. The ultimate test of all games is to pet the dog. That's true. Father has forsaken me. New world update. Stuffed dog placeholders that you can pick it up when you pet the puppy. Yeah, I could put it in here and just like pick up the dog, and it's like a plushie so you guys can see it while I'm streaming. If you cannot pet the dog in the first 5 minutes, I give your game an F. Would not pet the dog. If Puck is spending time with it while it's you're streaming, it shouldn't be too noisy. I don't know that Puck wants to spend 3 hours babysitting the dog. I would probably have to start doing shorter streams for sure. Just so that I could like pay more attention to the dog, I think, probably. Still love how Cult of the Lamb lets you pet the dog. I also really like that. I'll probably play Cult of the Lamb again at some point. But it's too hypey. There's too many people playing it. And the game is broken because they can't do the help hitter stuff yet. And when they add the help hitter stuff in, maybe I'll play it again. But yeah. Literally your feedback for Civ 5/Civ 6. The Scout has a dog model and there's no pet dog model. Please fix immediately. That would be great, yeah. If you somehow get a WoW alpha invite for this advice, Oh, you actually did? That's so funny. You're like, hey, you got to be able to pet the dog. Let me in the alpha. They sleep like a lot, so you might luck out and just have it conk out next to you for most of the stream. I think when it was older, it probably would. I think, but when it's a puppy, like for the first 6 months to a year, probably, I would have to spend a lot of time babysitting the dog and like making sure it was okay and not like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm not so sure. All right, let's get up. No more sitting by the pool. Let's stand up. Come with me, chat. Put you right here. Do, 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 do. There we go. If you have an older dog, it's easier. That is sort of my assumption, is that if we had an older dog, it would probably be better. But I'm going to just line this up. But I don't want to stand in front of the Wi-Fi symbol. The Wi-Fi symbol is so critical. Depends on the dog. Not to try to sound like I'm telling you what to do, but I feel like you shouldn't let streaming hold you back from getting a dog, especially if your current situation is good for it. Yeah. I mean, I want a dog. I want it. I don't know. Naos lets you attach trackers to other things, so in theory, you could attach a tracker to the dog and bring them into VR. So I could put a tracker on his collar, and then every time the dog came in view, you guys could see it running past me. That would be very funny. I could actually make it so that, like, he's trackable on my model, and, like, I could have a little dog, and when I lift up the dog, it would show you the dog. I think that's a thing I could do. I would have to have a dog model and just have it activatable and then tracked. Maybe? I'm not sure. Need lots of attention. That's why they learn when they learn the best, but you can do it like I did and rescue one. I don't know if I want to rescue one. I don't know. We'll see. Thinking about it. Huskies are too spastic for me. I think that's too much energy. I need something with less energy, basically. Oh, we got a blep. I'm sorry, HB Dragon King. I owe you lickies. Lickies. Samoyeds are high energy? Kinda. But they're more cuddly. I don't know. What song is this? Secret Gardens on Little Big Planet. He has no energy? That's weird. Cult of the Lamb is very anti-Christian symbology all over the game. I mean, it's a game. It's like Binding of Isaac. It's going to have the same stuff. Not everything is based off Christian stuff. You're not sure how hot Seattle gets, but they really struggle with the heat. No, it's never that hot here. It gets hot here occasionally, but I also have air conditioning, so it's not that big a deal. Does VR have augmented reality mode? Kinda. I can do like see-through, although it's kind of broken right now. It's just not working right now. You could turn your dog into an NPC creature in the game. That's my thought. Yeah, it would be so cool. You could like, I could like pick up the dog and I'd be like, look at the dog. And you guys could be like, dog. And you'd be so excited about it. Pancake, welcome to the Clan Club. Thanks for swinging on by. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I don't know. I want a dog, you know? I want one. I want one real bad. I don't know. British Bulldogs have no energy. I know, like, what is it? Like, Golden Retrievers are very low energy. There's, like, a bunch of dog breeds that are pretty low energy, but I don't know. I think I could handle a Samoyed. I don't want a Husky. I don't want a Malamute. They're too much energy. You gotta walk them too much. So, Samoyeds are cute and pretty, and I don't know. Golden Retrievers are not low energy, but they're so chill. And anyone that tells you that is not just not exercising their dog. That's my thing, is that, like, I would probably take my dog for, like, over an hour-long walk every day if I could. That would be my plan. And I think a lot of people that have dogs take their dogs for, like, 5 to 10 minute walks. That's, like, literally not enough energy for their dog. So I don't know. I've thought about cats, but I'm pretty allergic to cats. And so I worry that if I gave them a place, like, I wouldn't be able to keep them because I'd be too allergic. So I don't know. Dogs and cats are all amazing, and you just have to have the time more than anything. Yeah, and to be honest, I sort of don't have time right now, but I do have time, so I don't know. Yeah, I want to go for, like, 30-minute runs with the dog. I want to give him, like, a lot more I want to give my dog like a good amount of time and space, like outside. I want to take them on big long walks and stuff. And I do have like a pretty big apartment and like a big sort of yard type thing. Immy, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swinging on by. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Depends on my priorities. I don't know. My priority is I want a big, cute, white dog that lays on me on the couch and cuddles me like a teddy bear. That's what I want. That's my priority. German Shepherds are chill but need to be walked a lot. Also, they have hip problems. They're cute, though. I do like a German Shepherd. Golden Retrievers were originally bred to be hunting dogs with a soft bite not to ruin health. So I heard that they were good with kids, basically, is what I've heard. So all big dogs have hip problems? All right, well, fair. Sadly, he wasn't very fit, and we could run faster than the dog and started dragging him behind. Your mom, whose kids are 18 and 22, and they're not in need of me, so dogs have become your babies. Ah, that's so cute, though. That's how my mom is, actually. My mom, basically, we had like one dog, maybe two, for as long as I lived in the house. And then as soon as me and my brothers moved out, she now has like 6 dogs. So she filled up the house with dogs instead of babies. She has Whippet Hounds, yeah. But I want to get a Samoyed just because they're bred to be cuddly, basically. Dad's Golden is really excited when she sees me at first, but then just cuddles you most of the time. That's what I want. I want them to be like really excited to see me, and then as soon as they see me, they're like, okay, I've seen you, I'm good. And then they calm down, they're just like, gives me hugs, cuddle me. You should get a bearded dragon. I thought about getting a lizard, but you can't really like play with a lizard, you know what I mean? That's like half the fun is playing with it, you know? Energy level is 5 out of 5. You totally set me off. What's the energy level of a Samoyed? Hit me with the stats on a Samoyed. What are the total stats of a Samoyed? What kind of stats are monitored on this dog stats page? Do they have endurance, stamina, intelligence, wisdom, luck? But we thought about getting a snake. We thought about getting like a lizard, not a dragon. We thought about getting like a rat. I don't know. There are like 30 things. That's a lot. Livy Chan, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swimming on by. Welcome, welcome. You had a lizard. He was nice. I think lizards are nice. I like lizards. You can play with the lizard. Just find something that flashes or is shiny and they'll play. Yeah, charisma for all dogs is 100, exactly. HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and special... Exactly. And speed, exactly. How many would want a dragon if they could get one for real? I would definitely want a dragon, but the problem is I would be jealous of it because it got to be a dragon and I didn't. You know what I mean? The only stat that counts. What is the Samoyed on cuteness? I know on maintenance it's probably gonna be like really high. When you and your hubby got together, he didn't want me to have a dog at all, and he got me a leopard gecko, and now she's like 18, and we have like 4 dogs. Yeah. Rats are pretty good. Rats, like, you can play with, and they're very affectionate and stuff, I've heard. But they do die in like 2 years or whatever, so I don't know. Yeah, they don't live very long, which is sad. Like, a dog, I guess, I don't know, you'd get attached to a rat, but I feel like with a dog you get like so invested because it's there for like 18 years or whatever. Well, 12 to 15 probably. Cats are more like longer. Dogs are more like 10 to 12 or something, I guess. But yeah, I think it depends on the dog, but some live longer than others. You had 12 rats that lived 5 years. That's pretty intense. Your mom apparently had a pet snake and brought it to class or college before letting it hang around their neck. That sounds awesome. The oldest cat managed to make it to 24. Dude, that's so long. Get a bird to live longer than you? Yeah, if you get like a bird or a turtle. I think there's a Canadian prime minister whose turtle is still alive and it's like in a zoo or something like that. Science fiction? I had to go check on your dog because he was freaking out at the door. What stat was I asking for Samoyeds? You just send me the page, but I'm in VR. I think it was a joke. I don't remember what it was specifically. Like how I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know what stats are even available. Like, I don't know how many are tracked. Science fiction. It all started with one that was supposed to be my son's snake food. Saved it from being eaten and then got others. Aw. That sounds nice. Dude, rats are cute. Rats are pretty cute. Don't let Gunnar hear me say that, but rats are pretty cute. Not gonna lie. Birds can be pretty playful. Yeah. Birds are also kind of awful as pets, though, because, like, they're good, but, like, also they're just so noisy. 5 out of 5 on all friendly affection stats. Hell yeah. And they're cuddly. 5 out of 5 cuddles. Dude, they're such good dogs. Just think about it. You could have a dog for like over a decade that would cuddle you unconditionally. Just be like, just constantly wanting to be on top of you and cuddling. They're so good. I have no idea what this song is from. It's a weird one. I'm gonna probably skip this one. It's a little bit of a weird one. Sleepy Time Mind. Give me a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Hell yeah. Guinea pigs cry when you open the door for the fridge for lettuce. That's great. Cats are cuddly too. They can be. When I was a kid, I had a cat that would, like, when I was sleeping, I'd be sleeping on my side, and it would crawl up onto my side, like right here, and then it would just slowly, like it was trying to be sneaky about it, lay down on my side, and then I'd wake up because I felt the pressure on my side. I'm like, get off. You could sleep beside me. Sleep beside me. Don't sleep on top of me. But it was cute. They were a good cat. They really liked me because, like, the way it worked is they owned the cat was like got the run of the house. And then we got dogs, but the dogs would like basically terrorize the cat, and the cat was not okay with the dogs. So we trained the dogs to not go downstairs. But my room was downstairs, so the cat just sort of lived downstairs basically most of the time. It would sneak upstairs when the dogs weren't looking or whatever. But for the most part, it would just chill downstairs with me, which was also where my room is. So they sort of saw me as like their family, I guess, because like I was always downstairs because that's where my bedroom was. So they really liked me. Perhaps you moved in your sleep, but you didn't sleep on you that often. He just likes to sleep. He always liked to sleep on me. It was funny. Cute, but annoying. Hi, Lanagor. Hi, welcome in. But yeah, I don't know. I want one. I want one a lot. Oh, the science fiction. Frick. Okay. I was trying to think of something that was good with like dogs, basically. Like, what's a good science fiction for dogs? Oh God, these are always so hard. Have I ever owned a parrot? No. I have a friend with a parrot, and it seems obnoxious. Airbud. What makes it so cute is that when you do it so much, they're getting annoyed. That they annoy you when they get on you. Yeah, it is annoying because like I was trying to sleep and they would wake me up every time. It was kind of annoying. Hi, thank you for the hugs. Thank you. He's scared of literally everything, including bubbles among everything. That's ridiculous. Yeah, Airbud was a great documentary, but like that's not my science fiction. That's like a real science documentary about a dog that played basketball so good. Actually, I have a really good science fiction. You ever see those cute fursuit pictures of the curly tail dogs, and they link their tail together, and then they have like a fursuit picture where their tails are hooked together because they've got curly tails? There's a secret to those pictures, and I've been saying this for many years, but I've never talked about it on stream. This is the first time I've ever talked about it publicly on stream before, is that that's actually the secret breeding ceremony of curly tail dogs. That's how you get more curls. That's your science fiction redeem. HBK Dragon King. Note it down. It's going to be on the test later. Do I mean huskies or some other breed? Any breed with curly tails. That's how you get more of them. Every time a baby laughs, a Sammy gets its curl. Dude, they have such good curls though. Oh my God. I was outside, I was at work and I looked down across the street and somebody was walking their dog and it was like a big Sammy puppy. And he was just so happy. He was like walking across the street, he's like, and he was walking and he got his ears like going like flopping back and forth. He's so cute. Yeah, time for a totally true fact about dogs. If your dog has ears that are 3 to 5 inches long, then they can fly. Don't waste all my science fiction redeems. That's how you get dog kings, like rat kings, but way cuter. Yeah, big cuddly piles of curly-tailed dogs. Exactly. You're gonna get all tangled up together or whatever. Every time a bell rings, your dog turns its head towards it. Is it Pavlovian trained to think about the bell like it's food? That's literally the Pavlovian experiment. This is actually, okay. I actually forgot about this song. Dude, they should do a remake of Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI, I think, could be so much better. It's so, like, I love, like, the music and stuff like that, but man, that game goes off the rails later on. Hi, Gomez Waffle. Hope you're having a good day, too. Hi. Yeah, I'm into BDSM. Big dogs snuggling me. That's literally why I want a Samoyed, though. Like, they're cute, and they have those little button noses and stuff, and they're just, like, they're so soft, and, like, they always look like they're smiling, and they're just so happy all the time. And then, like, they were bred literally to cuddle. Like, that's their job, because they were bred to cuddle people in the winter. So, like, their whole thing is just like, I will cuddle you and keep you warm, human. Like, that's their whole thing. Yeah, send a picture of your Samoyed. Actually, Fooster, the mod, actually has a Samoyed dog, and I'm constantly bothering Fooster for pictures of their dog. I should put a picture of Fooster's dog in, like, the clam club in the basement next to their bed. You started Final Fantasy VI for a bit, you couldn't get into it, might kind of be burnt out on turn-based combat stuff. I mean, it's an artifact of its time, but it's still a good game. But, like, yeah, it does go off the rails later on. But the music is really, really great, yeah. Yeah, and they enjoy the warmth. They're so good. Just think about it. We could put little, like, in the world somewhere, I could put a little Samoyed plushie, and that would be my dog. Would be so good. Yeah, not a pixel remaster. I mean, like, a Final Fantasy VII style remaster. Like, a rework, a remake. Like, take it and bring it into, like, a 3D world, and then remake the systems and stuff. Because the pixel remasters is not really what I mean. Highly overrated game. It's good, but so many people put it as the best. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to do this again where we get into an argument about this. It's just that the song is on and the music is good, and I would love to see the game with voiceovers. Like, give me voiceovers and a mechanic. I don't even need, like, a Final Fantasy VII style remake. I just need the original game, but, like, give me voiceovers, give me upgraded music, like, higher bitrate, and give me changed systems for the combat. Like, give me, like, a little bit more complex modern systems. Yeah, give me Final Fantasy VI but Octopath. That's exactly what I'm saying. Honest to God. That's what I'm saying, basically. Give me Final Fantasy VI but put it in the Octopath engine and rework the Esper system. Yo, talking about another great game. You're gonna wait until Final Fantasy VII Remake chapters are out before you buying them? Dude, they're actually great games and you should play them. But I am really looking forward to the next chapter next year. Is it next year that it's coming out or this year? I don't remember. Golden Sun by Octopath. Dude, Octopath is great. I should clarify. Octopath is a fun game, but with a meaningless story. I have not played the Pixel Remaster. No, I haven't. I probably could, but no, I haven't. But Octopath as like an engine is amazing. But man, there is nothing to that story. There's just nothing. when I found out, and this is spoilers, I guess, for Octopath, so like close your ears for like half a second. There's no consistent story among the entire thing. You're basically just going around and solving each character's sub-story. And like, there's nothing that I thought that at the end of the game, it would tie all together into like a major, bigger story, but it just ends up feeling like you're basically just in the tutorial for like 40, 50 hours. And I'm like, it's fine, I guess, but like, it's not good. You want them to rework summoning in the remake titles so that it's actually a play style. You rarely use them in the remake. Even when you do, they're actually DPS loss. Maybe. I don't know. I basically don't use them at all. I don't know. I don't use summons in basically any Final Fantasy, to be honest. I can't think of a Final Fantasy game where the summons are good. 10? They're good in 10. It is VR on a Wednesday, yeah. I'm trying to think of any other Final Fantasy where summons are good. Hey, it's kind of messed up in Final Fantasy 14 that as a summoner, you can't summon like freaking Shiva. You just have a stupid carbuncle. It's lame. They're just overpowered in 10. Knights in the Round is obviously amazing in 7, but they do take like 6,000 years to get through. It's obviously very powerful, but like also they're kind of lame. So I don't know. I don't know. You have to link with them in Final Fantasy 8 to level up. It was a pain in the butt too. Yeah, it sucks. You're gonna have 5 different full summons at 90 and level 14. You're a crappy summoner in 14. In 10, she's like a legendary summoner. That's what I'm saying. You're just like a crappy summoner in 14. Like, you summon Carbuncle. What else do you summon? I never got far enough in Summoner to make it any better. Does it ever get better? Like, or do you just always have like a Carbuncle? Or are they always like tiny little, like just... Do you ever get anything? Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Bahamut, and Phoenix? Really? Huh. Maybe I just missed that. In 14, you can summon Carbuncle, Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Phoenix, and Bahamut. That's crazy. You can summon Bahamut? Well, now hang on. Now I'm interested. I can summon a Dragon Friend. It's on cooldown. How big of a cooldown? And how big is Bahamut? Asking for a friend. It got totally reworked, huh? 60 seconds between the two and they last for 20 seconds. So wait, they're on a 1 minute cooldown? That's not bad. Bahamut can be big? Well, no, hang on. Now you're making me think I should play Final Fantasy 14. Wait, hang on. What level do I get Bahamut? 70? Well, now hang on. If I can have a big... You never told me I could have a big dragon friend. Now hang on. If I could be a big dragon friend, have a big dragon friend, now I might want to play that game. Now that sounds fun. 80 you get Phoenix, and 90 replaces your edgy attacks with full Ifrit, Garuda, Titan summons. Screw all the rest of those. I just want... Can I turn all of them into Bahamut? Can I, like, visual effects mod all of them into Bahamut? I just want to be a big I want a big dragon friend. Theros, you are a big dragon friend. Hi, welcome. Been a while. How's it going? Maybe one day. I want to do it now, but it does appeal to me. Being able to summon your way up to a big dragon friend and having them out like a lot. You can make them all carbuncles. That's lame. Screw that. Not interested. All Bahamut or all nothing. That's the only thing I want. Yeah, I just want to summon my dragon friend to cuddle. Can I summon my dragon friend for photo opportunities? This is very important. Yes-ish. Like, can I just be in town and be like, here's Bahamut? And just be like, yay. Because honestly, mean, World of Warcraft is done now for now, so I could like find time to play that game, to be honest. You can use it on a training dummy. Interesting. Now you're making me think. Maybe I need to start playing Final Fantasy 14 again if I can have a cool hot dragon. Now hang on. Now you're making me want to log off and load in the game, and we're just gonna start leveling a summoner on stream. WoW is getting the dragon expansion. Yeah, and I'm actually character changing to a dragon in that game. So the downside is you have to play Final Fantasy 14. That's pretty true. That is pretty true. But also, have you considered that there's a big hot dragon, friend? Been working, chilling in VR, streaming, just doing your thing, though it's been a while since I've seen you. Yeah, I haven't been in VR as much lately because I've been so busy with like some other stuff, but I'm hoping my schedule will free up. Although if I play Final Fantasy 14, maybe that'll change. The way a summoner works now is that if you use Bahamut and do a phase of Dragon Daddy violence, then 3 mini phases of elemental summons, then repeat with Phoenix and Bahamut, you then loop between these 2 phases. Honestly, that sounds kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, that actually sounds pretty sick. You'd love to see more of me in VR chat. So here's the trick. You guys need to invite me to hang out. Because I'm not gonna just go log into VR and hope that somebody's around, because that's like not my vibe. Been considering going down to Final Fantasy 14 rabbit hole, played WoW in the past. Yeah, I currently play WoW. I'm probably gonna play the new expansion for WoW, and I'm just gonna make a dragon character, like a Twinkie dragon like this. And I'm probably just gonna switch characters because freaking Feral is hot garbage now. The final boss of Final Fantasy V has 5 parts and summons do full AoE damage. They're actually really good for that. I just feel like a lot of the games in Final Fantasy, the summons are kind of just nobody. You got your internet working? Welcome back, Sam. Final Fantasy 14 just always makes me want to play WoW more. But, like, there's nothing to do in WoW. There's nothing to do anymore. If you don't get hooked by the story, it's pretty meh. I don't know. I think it's not bad. I think the dungeons are pretty good. I think they're all right. Summoner is my main DPS when you're not healing people with the power of gun. So, my main when I last played was... I used to play Paladin, but then my friend had a tank, so I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to play tank because somebody else is a tank. So I went heals. So I was playing White Mage for a while, and then I got to Heavensward, and I wanted to play the healing class that has like the cards, but then like I couldn't because like you have to like get all the way through Heavensward to unlock it, and that annoyed me, and so I stopped playing the game. Healers in 14 are ridiculously OP. I think they have to be because there's like just so much damage. But they're all broken. Like they're all kind of insane. Join my VR Haven Telegram group and you'll know when your social group is on. But I don't know any of those people. A mage with a gun. There's a mage with a gun? Is it like the guy from Final Fantasy VIII? What? Gun healers? Gunbreaker? Sage? I don't know what this is. Depending on how much you have left, I generally just recommend buying the story skip to go straight to Heavensward. I'm in Heavensward. I'm there. But like, even when you get to Heavensward, they're like, yeah, you're here or whatever, and here's all like the new quests and all that kind of stuff. But oh, you want to access the new content? Screw you. You have to do like 8 hours of quests. I'm like, come on, dude. I just want to change classes. There's a tank that's like the guy from Final Fantasy 18. That's crazy. I think I've heard of that. If you're down, you'd be happy to hang in VR. You just got to pick a time to do it. Yeah, for sure. Usually if I'm going to do VR, and it's a little tricky for me right now because I have a lot of friends visiting over the next month, it's going to be Friday night or Saturday night. Sometimes Sunday and maybe Wednesday. But the rest of the days, I'm usually pretty busy. You can literally play as the Final Fantasy VIII class as a tank. It's called Gunbreaker. Yo, that's kind of crazy. I don't think I want to play a tank. I played tank for a while, but I'm kind of done with it. I don't know. I wouldn't mind being DPS or heals. As soon as you have Heavensward, you should have access to the Astrologian. Incorrect. Absolutely incorrect. I got, like, in fact, my White Mage is like level 70. My White Mage is like ready for the next expansion. But like, for whatever reason, I still can't switch classes because it's like, oh, you haven't gotten to the the freaking main city, and then when you get to the main city, you have to do like 6 different quest branches. It's stupid. All right, see you later, Chris. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Auto Gaming, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swimming on by, and thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. The only thing holding you back is getting into Ishgard, and they realized that was a screw up. So ever since, every new class has been accessible from the main cities without getting there. See, that was my problem, is that I was like, I want to switch classes, but you won't let me switch classes. So I don't know. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll install the game now. I don't have anything else going on anymore. Like, I don't have WoW. I don't know. We could do it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll play some Final Fantasy 14 with the Clam Club kids. We'll see. I don't know, it's tempting. I often tend to play Final Fantasy 14 in the breaks between expansions or patches of World of Warcraft, because I just don't have anything else to really do as like my mainstay game or whatever. So that's usually when I slide into those. I've tried to get into Final Fantasy 14 like a number of times and almost never actually been successful, because like it takes me like 80 hours of grinding to gain like 6 levels or whatever. So it's kind of, I don't know. More Final Fantasy 14 beats to make fun of Zav together. Zav can finally actually play the game, which is neat. Play Splatoon 3 with the Clam kids and be a squid and also a kid. I'm bad at shooters, and I've never played Splatoon. Puck plays Splatoon for a bit, but I don't know. I'm not big on competitive games these days. I get too angry at them. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like you're constantly like having to fight with kids. I don't know. It just like the importance of winning just bothers me. I don't know. I don't want to have to like play a game where winning matters. It gets too weird. I only play Final Fantasy 14 for like a month at a time, then I take a break. I don't do endgame gear grind. I just like getting new skills, get to the level. I tend to... the only time I've ever actually made it to the end of an expansion was when I played to the end of A Realm Reborn. And then I did do some endgame stuff. I got like my epic weapon or whatever, and it was fun to just sort of like log on and keep trying to do the gear grind. I think the gear grind in Final Fantasy is actually way more fun than the gear grind in WoW, because you can actually target certain gear and it's like quite easy to access it without like, there actually is like a progression in the end game without like just being like, yeah, none of these dungeons matter. I'm literally just gonna go get like my dungeon, my raid, you know what I mean? And then you have to get into your raid and everything like that. So I don't know, it feels like there is a grind progression for people that aren't raiding, but I'm sure that if you're actually like a real raider, it doesn't matter. So I don't know. MMO raids are super high pressure. If you're like a high-end raider, maybe. I would not say the gear is heavily time gated. I don't know. When I did it, it felt like there was actually like work that you could do that would like, at least at the time, it felt like you could do something with it. Maybe it was time gated a little bit. I don't know, but it felt like something I could do. Like it felt, put it this way, as a casual Final Fantasy player, it felt pretty good. I never put a lot of time into it, but it gave me something that I could log in, poke away at a little bit, and then leave. But in World of Warcraft, I don't play it casually, so I'm sure the same sort of system would actually feel a lot less good, to be honest. I guess. Yeah, it's a great casual MMO, I think. And it feels really good for that. But if I play it like WoW, it's going to feel really gross, I'm sure. But yeah, I think it was good if I just want to like mess around and play with it and not worry too much about being like super high end, which is perfect for me because I have no interest in being super high end at Final Fantasy 14. With WoW, I have interest in actually being like the very best or whatever. Although not technically, because I actually don't raid Mythic raid. So it doesn't really matter. But I have pride in my class and whatever. The drops are generic in a lot of places and you can trade for what you want, but those tombstones have a weekly cap and you can only get 1 to 2 items per week. See, that matters so much less to me because I play it so casually. I'm sure that if you play it at a high end, it could be annoying. But like for me, it didn't matter. I don't know. It's whatever. For WoW, you can definitely just grind it out and just do whatever you want, but yeah. They don't want you to be super sweaty and burned out. They just enjoy the story and side activities. I like playing Final Fantasy 14 for that. When I do get to play it, I'll log on and play it for a little bit, and then I'll go away from it for a little while, and then I'll come back and play it. But I've never managed to get all the way to like the end game, I guess, because like I always get distracted by World of Warcraft, basically. Hi, Techie. Yeah, it's weird for me too. What time is it? 2:50? I should check my phone and make sure my boss hasn't messaged me. Hang on. Everybody chill for a second. Yeah. Let me look at my phone. Make sure my boss hasn't messaged me midstream and been like, Sync, we need you immediately. Does not look so. I think we're good. All right, we're good. I told my boss that I was working from home today to try to like catch up on some stuff that I haven't done before for a while. But actually I spent all day yesterday like grinding it out so that I wouldn't have to do it today and I could take today off. Blep redeem. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody just wants licks. I think they have cross-data server travel now, so you can play with anyone in North America. See, that's perfect, yeah. Sync, I don't know how, but it got loose. Please come immediately before it escapes the building. There's a problem. It has escaped. Oh, no. That'd be awkward, yeah. I don't know. Okay, you guys have me... this is awful. You guys shouldn't be doing this. I just feel like... I've been... I'm being mind screwed. You guys are like slowly baiting me into playing this game that I told myself I wouldn't play. But now I'm like, but I could play it is the thing. I could play it. The Hildebrand quest line, it's so fun. Like the story is super heavy and then all of a sudden you're playing straight man in a comedy quest line. Aww. Yeah, it's an SCP containment breach. I can't talk about it, but I do work for a company that does keep SCPs under control. I also said I wouldn't play Minecraft, and how did that turn out? To be fair, I was brain screwed out of that by Webster playing it on their stream. And then I was like, but I love Webster and I want to spend time with Webster, so I'm going to come play Minecraft with Webster. And then I ended up not hating it as much as I thought I would. But specifically, I don't think I would ever play Minecraft as a single player game. I think specifically the only reason I enjoyed it is because I was playing it with Webster. And that there was fun events and stuff like that. I was doing it with them, so yeah. But it's not like I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 before. I'm interested. I don't have time for it. I don't have time for 2 MMOs in the world, too. It's too much. That's too many. I'm already working and streaming and have a husband, I guess, and I play hockey. I don't have time for freaking World of Warcraft and freaking Final Fantasy 14. That's too many. Yeah, I liked playing House with Webster, basically, and my thousands of dogs that we made. Sadly, that server is gone and our house is destroyed forever, but one day maybe we'll rebuild. Maybe. Yeah, it lives forever in my hearts. In our hearts. But we'll rebuild. We'll rebuild one day, and we'll make it even better. One day. Maybe when we do the Clam Club server, we'll rebuild the Cuddle Shack. What happened to it? I have no idea. It's just not there anymore. Oh, I think the person that was maintaining it just stopped maintaining it. Oh, I haven't really looked into it. Yeah, I can't juggle that many games at once. It's too much. Like, even now with like streaming and stuff like that, streaming takes up a good chunk of my time. Like my free time on the weekend, which is part of why I'm thinking about like moving to like slightly shorter streams, so I have more time to play video games and stuff like that with people. So, yeah. My husband does play hockey with me, yeah. You play on a Clam Club server, especially if there were some solid food and cooking mods. Yeah, you hear that, Techie? We just have to get it started. I keep saying that we're gonna get it started, and then we don't have the conversation to get it started. I really just need to sit down and make it happen, but I just haven't had time lately. But yeah. It's in the plans. It's in the plans. I want to do it. I just haven't had time to make it happen. Camillo's welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for someone on by. Welcome, welcome. Tonsil hockey doesn't count. Yeah, there's stuff. The stuff there is just a mutual time. Yeah, we need to sit and just talk about like what we're doing, what mods to add, when the server is open, how to add people, all kind of stuff. My plan is to make sure that people have like secure access to their own stuff and that things can't be destroyed, basically. So we'll probably turn creeper blow-ups off and stuff. Never played hockey. Don't even watch the husband's games. I converted my husband into a hockey fan, so I used to play hockey. I've been a hockey fan for like a long time. But my husband didn't play hockey, doesn't like getting sweaty, doesn't like working out, all this kind of stuff. But I converted them into playing hockey, basically. Hello from Poland. Hello. Put in gumball? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Put in gumball. Even with private servers, you turn off creeper explosions because my friends never fill holes. That's what I mean. I don't want to destroy people's property, and I don't want like holes to destroy like the pretty landscape and stuff like that. I want it to look nice. So I'm gonna have like rules against like strip mining. Like you can mine under the ground, but I don't want like people to just make like a big quarry or whatever. Yeah, it's important. If you want to be my friend, you gotta learn how to fill holes. You gotta fill your holes. Good friends fill holes. But yeah, I would probably want to keep it under like the same sort of rules on the last server I was on, which is basically like, hey, this is a server that's not meant for like elite gameplay. It's a server that's for aesthetics. Build things that are pretty. Don't build things that are ugly. Have fun. Don't interfere with people. Don't grief, kind of thing. But yeah. Modified Bliss net mod pack. It sets all the mobs to spawn, but they're all passive. Ah. That seems kind of chill. I keep feeling like I'm hearing my husband come home, but yeah. Show all of my character. This? It's me. Hi. I can barely see the screen from here because the resolution isn't high enough for me to see it all. I'm just standing on the edge of the hot tub. Just kicked my freaking bookshelf. But yeah, that's me. I usually keep it like waist up when I'm streaming just because like my legs are less important and I like to fill up more of the screen basically. How does VR detect my legs and body? So there's these motion trackers. If you've never done VR, you're probably not familiar with this. But basically there's trackers on the hands are just my controllers. The head is tracked by the VR headset, right? And then the legs and hips have like, there's like a little thing that you attach with like a little belt. And there's just like a little disc. And it's tracked through the same thing that your like the hands and the head are tracked through, which is these lighthouses that shoot lasers over the ground, invisible lasers through IR, I guess, infrared. And then it just basically detects your movement by like coordinating it through like multiple of these tracker things. I have 3 tracker lighthouses and then I have 3 body trackers. And then you can actually have up to 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 body trackers, I think it is. Maybe 8. I think you could do chest, hips, knees, feet, hands and elbows, and then face. They do have accelerometers as well, but it's also IR as well. It's like a combination of things, yeah. Yeah, you can use, I think, 5 additional trackers, actually, Panicus. I think you can do a chest tracker as well. 10 tracking points. Is it 10 or 11? I thought it was 11. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11 for your head. Because I think the head counts as 1 as well. I think it's 11. Do I show off your beautiful beans because I understand you asked for it? Oh, the beans? These beans? Usually these cost money. But since you're a new follower, I'll give you the beans for free.
Right to jail, right away.
There's these beans, and I'll give you a quick taste of the other beans, which is these ones. A little quick taste of the feet beans. Yeah. Little foot bean action. There you go. Oh, the toe beans were redeemed. So I'll show you the full bean, the full set. The full taste of the beans. Come down here to the floor with me. And a blep. All right, let me get the blep first because it's nice and easy. Blep means I give chat the lickies. Yeah. Hang on, I gotta get closer. Yeah. You gotta lick the lens. These are just dragon kisses, okay? Don't get weird about it. These are just dragon kisses. Don't fall in. Okay? But then we'll give you the beans too. 1 second. Yeah. Come down here to Hot Tub Land with me and show you the beans. The beans. I gotta get toe control so I can move my toes. They got bones in them. I just gotta, you know, make it so I can control my toes. I saw somebody's amazing mod. Well, it wasn't a mod. It was like a thing in their model that they did, where they actually made it so that when they stood on the ground, the toes would like splay, like a dog paws would. Like when they press against the ground, the toes would actually like spread a little. It was really good. You joined at a time you don't regret. You like the beans. A putrid yellow Kayla. What the hell is a Kayla? I have no idea what that is. Weird. You're not allowed to fall in love with Sink the Mist Dragon? What do you mean? You're allowed to like my dragon. I don't mind you liking my dragon. All right, let's get you set back up over here so you can see me properly. You were trying to tell me something, but you missed it? What did you say? I must have missed it somewhere. It's a pretty good dragon. Oh, it's like a bird. Yeah. You attempted to do that with your avatar. You couldn't get it to work right and it looked worse than you just animating toe curls. Huh. I don't know how. I should ask how they did it. I think they just made it so it's like a response. Like when you touch the ground, it just does like the spreading thing. I'm not sure what it is, but it's like a collider thing, I think, or something. I'm not sure. But I know that like my friend Fireon has it. I just don't know how it's done. All the dragons have the same stuff on their model. It's just like, it's all like everybody, like one dragon gets something cool in their model and then all the other dragons are like, oh, I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. And they all add it to their models. Happens all the time. Hi, Blue Furry. Welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swinging on by. Welcome, welcome. It's literally every time this happens. It's so true. It's so true. Like, I notice it because, like, what happens is I'll go hang out with all the dragons, and then they'll be like, oh, check out this new thing that happened. And then the next time I go hang out with them, literally everybody has it except me because I'm the only one that doesn't do avatar changes. It's ridiculous. Because, like, everybody's got the cool new toe stuff, and then, like, there's some other stuff that everybody's got, and I'm like, man, you guys have way too much time to work on your avatars. It's ridiculous. Yeah, hoarding avatar features. They all have nesting habits. Frisbee slot to show his other characters, and I would ask for it. I could show you my other avatars. I pretty much only stream with this one. I do have a couple others. I could show you the other avatars that I use. I don't stream with this one, but I've got my dog model, which is this guy. I got a puppy. This actually, hang on. I have the puppy model right here. It's Puppy. Hi, I'm Puppy. Which is pretty cute. And then I've got my otter. This one. This is my otter. Which has weird gestures turned on. But yeah, this is the otter. Which also has bones. But this model's like super scuffed. It's like you can see like my tail won't stop moving because it's just converted dynamic bones, so it's all messed up. It just wiggles way too much, and like the whiskers move too much. It's all messed up. So I don't know. I don't use it so much because I've got to update the crap out of it. But like I said earlier in the stream, I'm planning to get these models like sort of updated so that they'll work a little better. But for now, I pretty much mostly use this one. So yeah, that tail just will not stop moving. Lysic, I might need your help later. My ear bones stopped working. Why do I want it to stop moving? The physics are all kind of weird on it. I don't know. I think I need to change the dynamic bone setting or whatever. It's getting late in the UK night. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate that. The new mouse shapes caught you off guard. Yeah, I did get it uploaded at the cost of my mouth bones or my ear bones. But yeah, it does work. Yeah, see? It's pretty good. There's a couple bugs with it, but I need to work them out. So yeah. Yeah, I have to fix my ear bones. I don't know why they're broken. It's like the dynamic bones on them got deleted when we uploaded the stuff. Yeah, the subtler Visemes, I think these look pretty good though. Like they've got like really nice mouse shapes on them. And yeah, I guess you've seen me in dragon form a lot, so this is different for you. But I think they look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. But like I said, it's something we need to work on just for a couple other things. But yeah, excited to get your custom avatar. I didn't realize you were getting a custom avatar, Theros. That's exciting. Yeah, they're definitely better. They're definitely better. Way, way better. And I'm hoping to get some more expressions and stuff like that too. But yeah, unfortunately, ear bones broken. Hair still mostly okay. Wingies still wobbly. Tail still flicks. But for some reason, the ears died. I don't know why. I wonder if the blend shapes on them got kind of weird by the jaw or something. That might be it. You've seen it last time in Winter Company. That model was no base. Oh. Oh, you're getting it updated. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the model that I saw you in is your normal model. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure you were getting like a different one or whatever. Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's a base model. But yeah, I might need some help fixing this. I don't know what to do with it. But we can talk about it after stream or whatever in like an hour. The model's 100% yours and you're going to get some major upgrades. Hell yeah. I'm excited. I want to see it. I want to see it. Let me know when it's done. Moved around and found my sunglasses. I figured they were there. I had a feeling that they were there in your room, Slushy. But honestly, those were like literally free, so you can just have them, Slushy, or bring them to a con if we ever see each other at a con or whatever. Otherwise, I'm not that worried about them. They're cheap. They were literally $0, and they're garbage anyway. They're not polarized or anything. Do you change the doghouse? What does it look like now? Do I want any adjustments, or do I look like how they look? I think they look good. I just need to make sure like that it didn't mess with my ear bones or whatever. Yeah, they're a memento now. Keep them as a memento. Keep them in the doghouse. Exactly. But yeah, to the person asking me about all my models, this is the model I primarily use on stream because it's the most updated, modern, newest model that I have. I like it a lot. It's very me. I like the way it changed. I like the way it moves. So that's why I use this model. I also have the Otter. The Otter is my primary model that I use. I use a 2D version of it on most of my streams on Saturdays and Sundays. The plan is to update that as well. But I also have plans to update my 3D model in the next little while. It might be a month or two away. Once that gets updated, I might use it a little bit more or switch a little bit more while we're in VR or whatever. But until then, we're kind of in a position where I don't do that. So... Yeah, I think some of the joints must have changed names and they lost in the hierarchy. We'll have to see. I'll look at I never even noticed the ears being broken. So I'll have to look in the Unity project once we get out of stream. I'm not going to do it live on stream, obviously. We'll do it later. But we still got a little bit for stream. Current Otterbase has nice new features. You can't wait to see you in that. Yes. I will probably update to include those new features. But we're going to add a whole bunch of different features too. So we'll see. Yeah. One time you rotated all the furniture in your room, took forever, but now you have one room for one really long desk. I used to rotate my bedroom as a kid like every few months. Like my neurodivergent urge to make the room different, not more functional, just different was always so strong. I'm like, I'm going to put my desk in front of my closet because it's different and I just want it to be there. Sam, did you say it again? Let me go look through a thing in a second here. Hang on, let me look here. What did I miss here? Last Tuesday, you tried to go to sleep, but you couldn't, so you just went back to my stream, but I had already ended and didn't fall asleep till 1. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I've heard that a lot of people like will watch my stream to fall asleep, so maybe I hope that helped a little bit. Maybe you can watch the VODs. Maybe that'll help you. You don't change things ever? I change them all the time. You'll just lose your sunglasses on the blank again. Yeah, we'll do that again. Exactly. It's just rebinding the fizz bones to the rec bone. Yeah, I assume so too. I hope it doesn't have like my piercings don't get weird. Where piercings? This side, right? This side? This side? This side. Yeah, I hope my piercings don't get weird. I don't change a lot of stuff these days. I like to change stuff because it like has like, there's some sort of dopamine I get from like moving the furniture around. Just having it be different is like, ooh, it's a new place. But yeah. When you were a little kid, you'd go under your bed and tear apart the bottom of it. That doesn't seem like it would be that. You could probably pull out, if you were a little kid, you could probably like open up the box spring and crawl into it. I don't know. But like I used to like, I would just take my furniture and be like, bed go over here now, bed here now, bed over there now. And it wouldn't necessarily be like better for the feng shui or whatever. It wouldn't, or whatever you're gonna call it, like the overall flow of the room or whatever. I would just be like, no, I'm just gonna move my bed over here because if I move my bed over here, it's different. And different gives me dopamine, so hell yeah. Hi, Quote, welcome in. And Milo the Gamer, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swimming on by, welcome, welcome. Can't wait until Shade finishes the Otter 3. The tail bag looks super cute and will give you an excuse to finally redo my runes. So that was the one other thing is that my artist told me like, well, since Shade plans on releasing the final version of the Otter soon, I don't know if it's a good idea to like use that Otter and then like remake it and then like have more features come out that you want that like you couldn't get basically. So I don't know. I'm torn on whether I should do it or should I wait or whatever. And I don't know. Here's the thing, Shade, if you ask Shade, when is Otter 3 gonna be out? Shade will just be like, I don't know, sometime. And like, how am I supposed to plan my business around that? You know what I mean? According to my parents, whatever I was doing would break it and cause it to crush me. And this wasn't to scare me just because they didn't tell me until I was much older. Oh, that's not great. It's a little awkward. Redoing the texture files for 3.0. That doesn't matter to me because I'm going to have new textures anyway. This is irrelevant. They didn't know you were doing it. Oh. I remember when I was a kid, I did pull a giant bookshelf down on myself. Just because I was trying to climb it. I'm like, if I climb the bookshelf, I could get to the top. And then I got up there and then it was top heavy and so it fell down on me. And then my parents were surprised I didn't die. And then after that, they started screwing all the furniture to the wall. It's relevant if you make textures for 2x and not 3.0? In what way? How? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but that's the thing is I have custom FBX. So like if anything gets updated, I'm just sort of screwed. So I don't know. The layout of the texture file is changing. But that doesn't matter if I'm changing the FBX anyway. We're gonna have to redo the UV map anyway. Because I'm doing complete model changes. Like it's not a texture, it's not a painting. What I'm doing is like what Lysic did for this model is like what I'm commissioning for the Otter. I'm commissioning complete like actual physical structural changes of the Otter. So like the body shape will be different, the head shape will be different, the hair will be different, the beans will be different, everything's gonna be different. So it won't even basically look like an otter anymore. It won't look like the base otter, it will look very different. Phantom Wolf, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swimming on by, welcome, welcome.
Right to jail, right away.
How dare you join my stream and put me straight in jail. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess my question would be, what is the 3.0 even gonna get you? And if the 3.0 is just like a tail bag or something like that, I could just get my artist to make those things anyway. Like, I'm essentially getting a custom model from my artist, right? Like, because they're gonna be doing like completely new big shapes and stuff like that. So like, if the big changes for Otter are just to make it like less scuffed, that would be good. But I don't know. I would have to see a list of what the plans are. But the artist did give me a warning on that. That it's like, hey, it might be worth waiting if it's gonna be anytime soon. My concern is that the update would be like planned for like 2023, and I'm like, listen, I'm not waiting like 8 months for an updated model or whatever. It's not worth my time. I've already been waiting like 6 months to get my 2D model. So like, come on. I need to get that stuff at some point. You know? So I don't know. I'll talk to the artist about it. It's what I want. I want it updated so that it'll work. But in the meantime, I'm probably going to work on this model and get it to work with VRM files so that we can do some Beat Saber with this model, because I really want to do that. I've been really itching to play Beat Saber with this model because I think it'll look really cute, like me from the behind just doing like little dances as I like play Beat Saber. I think it would look really good. I don't know. Yeah, I would never do unspeakable things ever. I'm so innocent. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I wonder how many people, like, they're just getting off work, and I usually stream 2 hours from now, but instead of streaming 2 hours from now, I'm almost done streaming today, and they're, like, getting home from work going, like, why is Sync online? Who is this, and why are they online? That's you right now. That's exactly what I figured would happen. I figured people would be like, wait, why is Sync online? And that maybe I might be able to, like, do a slightly different audience that I touch on. Or maybe I would just provide some background vibes for people at work. I don't know. But I wanted to make sure we put out some content since I didn't do it yesterday and I have time today. So yeah. It's UK Reaper. Welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for coming on by. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Hi. But yeah, like basically I was like, I got so frustrated yesterday, I ended up canceling stream. I told the story of why earlier today. Suffice to say, the audio devices sucked, they didn't work, everything was frustrating, and it took me like 2 hours to figure it all out, and then I canceled stream because I'm like, screw it. But I still wanted to get a stream in. I managed to do a lot of my like work that I was gonna do for my like actual real life job done yesterday. So today I was like, well, I'll just hang out today. You know what I mean? Whoa, hi. Yo, can I get everybody to put your beans up in the sky for our raiders? Baby Bulls, Shadow, Ace Rail, Kieran, Tenzo, Benny, welcome. Shelves, Dragon Rights, hi, welcome. Let me see who's here. Rhythm Lights, hello. Gunther Plays, welcome. Yo, Dark Cameron Mac, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for coming on by. Welcome. Put your hands in the air. Raiders always get free beans at the Clam Club. Welcome on in, Raiders. How the heck are you doing? How was your stream? What were you playing? And if I can get a mod to give a shout out to our Raider, of course, as usual. There's the beans. We counter rate here with the beans. Welcome on in, guys. My real job as opposed to my imaginary job where I have wacky dreams about. I had really weird dreams last night. I had one of those dreams that I was back in school and I needed one more class to graduate, but it was like a cool school where like I was like, oh my gosh, the blep. Hang on. I gotta get the blep out. Yeah. That always means you gotta lick chat. Welcome, Mau Raiders. You're playing special events content. I don't know what that means, but I hope you had an amazing stream. I hope the ads are over. I usually like to wait a little bit after you guys raid, just introduce myself. If I'm playing Beat Saber, make sure to use copyright-free music. Not necessary, because I have plans for that. A fursuit unboxing stream, yo! I'm so excited for you, that's awesome. Am I cleaning you like a cat? It's dragon kisses, actually. That's how dragons kiss. What am I behind? This is a hot tub. That's a pool. That's the sun. That's a fence. And this is my house. That's the Clam Club. This is where my home is in VR. This is my world. Yeah. You're going down to the lobby of Eurofur Institute. That's so cool. I'm so happy. Dude, fursuiting is the best. That's awesome. I'm really excited for you. But yeah, I will introduce myself now that you guys probably are past the ads. Hello, I'm Sync. I'm a variety streamer. We stream on Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays usually. Wednesday's a little bit of an exception for me, but I had to cancel yesterday's stream, so I'm making it up today. On Tuesdays, we do VR vibe streams like this stream today, where we just sit and hang and chat with chat while we listen to some cool music. On Saturdays, we do a variety of games, often just sort of one-off games, roguelites, whatnot, sometimes stuff like Planet Zoo. And on Sundays, we play Choices Matter storyboard-based games. I'm also a scientist in real life. I do biochemistry as a job. Sometimes we break things and topics down scientifically. And if that sounds interesting to you, feel free to hit the follow button and stick around and join our amazing community. Welcome on in. Imagine Kana look cute. I hope it's a great fursuit. Was it an amazing fursuit? You guys would tell me if it was an amazing fursuit, right? Welcome. Yo, Lonesy Wolf, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for coming on by. Welcome, welcome. So you and Tiger don't live together in real life? We don't live together. Tiger lives like south of me, so it's a bit of a drive, but we hang out a fair bit now. They live probably like a 20, 30-minute drive from me or something like that. But close enough to hang out, Amazing fursuit. I'm so happy for them. Dude, everybody's first fursuit is always an amazing time. Is it their first fursuit? Did they get to wear it? Did you guys get to see their experience of their first time putting it on? Oh my God, putting a fursuit on for the first time is so exciting. You get to it's like getting a first VR model. It's like you get in there and you just get to see yourself as like this animal, and you're like, ah. It's a very exciting feeling for me. It's not his first. He got his previous suit about 7 years ago. Oh, that's cool though. That's still really exciting. Second suit. That's cool. Am I working on the magnet wire thing? Yes, but I haven't started work on it yet. But I thought about it, and thank you for reminding me. Yeah, putting a head on for AC is the first an experience. Did you put my fursuit head on? No, it must have been somebody else's. I think it was like Frooster's, right? Hi, I heart games. Welcome. You love my blue tongue? This tongue? I like it a lot too. It was yours. Oh yeah. Yeah, my first one was pretty special for me too. Oh, I got a lick chat. Yeah. Dragon kisses. But yeah, welcome on in, guys. We're just doing a vibe stream today. Like I said, it's a makeup stream for yesterday, which I couldn't do yesterday. Somebody did come in and make I'm watching the makeup tutorial joke, which I forgot to comment on, but it was very funny. Thank you. Me and Tiger are funny together. Yeah, it's been a bit since I saw Ty. I don't think they're online right now. Yeah, no. JT is. Unless you're interested in toys, props, particles, and sounds, you can probably just go ahead with the custom sync model. Yeah, okay, that's good. Good to know. I kind of wish I was at Eurofriends. So many of my friends went to Eurofriends. I'm kind of mega jealous, but, you know, whatever it is. It is what it is. I'll probably go one day, but just not right now. I don't know. But yeah, somebody said they liked my model. Thank you very much. You're probably new here. This is my dragon model. I don't normally stream as this model. We stream as an otter, obviously, in the name is Sync Otter. So I have another model that we use. What is the colors for pansexual? I think they're awful. I think they're like brown, purple, and blue or something. I'm not even sure. Yeah, you can't go to every con. And I'm busy. I don't have any PTO anymore. If I was gonna go to Europe, I'd do it like the proper time. You saw the TikTok where somebody found my sticker in their apartment? Dude, it's so funny. They tweeted at me like, why is this a sticker of you in my apartment? Yeah, magenta, cyan, and yellow, that's it. I don't think they're like great colors, but whatever. I don't really care a lot about the colors, the flags or whatever. They don't really matter to me. I'm happy they exist, but like I don't put any pride or personal thought into them. But yeah, so somebody moved into an apartment, and apparently somebody left one of the stickers I had mailed out stuck to the inside of the apartment door somewhere. And so like they moved in, and there's just a sticker of me like showing my back off to them. And it ended up on TikTok, and the TikTok has like 10, 20,000 views. It's crazy. So now my TikTok is blowing up, even though I have no content on my TikTok. Would it bother me or be my business if you talk about Ty? I mean, like, you can ask me questions or whatever, but like usually it's better to talk about other streamers in their own stream. But it doesn't really, I don't really give a crap. Did I make any videos when I take talk? I'm not sure what you mean. Where me and Ty talk? We've streamed together. We've streamed together a couple times, like probably like 5, 6 times. Probably a bunch of times, actually, now that I think about it. We've streamed together a bunch of times. We don't do any like podcast type stuff, but we talk all the time together when we're streaming together. Oh, did I make any videos on my TikTok? No, my TikTok has no content. Oh wait, there's one video. There's one video on my TikTok that I posted because I thought it was funny, and it was just a stupid face scan of an otter picture, basically. And it looks stupid. Which clip? Oh yeah, the clip of me checking in on Ty's stream. That would actually make a great TikTok, actually. If I went on I have 2 clips that I think would be amazing TikToks. One is of Slushy. I think that would be a hilarious TikTok. They posted that as a video on their Twitter, though. And the other one would be me checking on Ty's stream and being like, just say that off. Like, they're just cussing or whatever. I'm not going to repeat what was said. But, like, that was a great clip. That was a great clip. That clip is really, really good. That would be a great TikTok, I think. I think that would be a good one. Me and Ty have talked about, like, making TikTok content together. Basically the same kind of TikTok content that every furry does, where we basically just do, like, we take sounds and we do the same thing that other people do, but do VR chat TikTok stuff. But neither of us have time for it right now, so we want to do it, though. But also, one of us would have to edit the videos together, and that's, like, a lot of work. I don't know how hard editing TikToks is together. But no, I usually use TikTok just to, like, basically I use TikTok to just sort of, like, I just, like, vibe. I just, like, sit there and, like, I just let it eat my time, essentially. I just, like, I let it consume me. I want the eyelids to have look up and look down with the eyes. I don't know. It's really more of a Lysic question, to be honest. There is a hot tub. That's the hot tub. And then the pool's over here. The hot tub's nice. It's got these cool textures, although they do kill my frame rate, which is kind of annoying. Foxy Boy, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for someone on by. Welcome, welcome. Look up and look down looks nice, but it breaks when you do custom stuff with the eyes. Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah, ultimately, like, the remodel was done by Lysic, so anything that Lysic basically tells me, like, hey, chill on that, I'm probably just not gonna do. Can I walk in VR? Yeah, I could walk around. I have a pretty big play space here. I don't know how far I can walk out of frame or whatever before I, like, step on something. I think I can go that far. I can go over here and I can, like, jump up on this thing. I don't know. I can move around a lot. But yeah, I could, like, walk around this room too, right? Oh. Hey, I discovered something else that's wrong with the model. Rizillo. Uh-oh. My legs don't work anymore. I don't have any running animations. I'm just like Lysic now. I just sort of slide across the ground. I have legs, but they don't move. Open my launch pad. Okay. Go in settings. Yeah. The big settings or little settings? Little settings, okay. Oh, the locomotion animation. That's probably what that is. Oh, there they are. Okay, yeah. Okay. I thought it was broken. Yeah, the technical difficulties map music. Exactly. Yeah. Let me out. Let me out of the pool. But yeah. Long story short, I can run. Okay, it's not broken. Leggies are not broken. Rare. But yeah. I was a little worried that it was breaking, yeah. Rearranging rooms earlier. You finally rearranged yours. You have so much room for VR. I have a good amount. Like I said, I can pretty much walk, like, all the way forward to the camera. And then, like, back this way, I can walk all the way to here. And then I can walk from here all the way to here. So basically the full camera frame. So that one's supposed to be me, is it? I can't interact with my chat or whatever. You just use your wings very powerfully. Don't use your legs. Yeah, exactly. Instead of walking, I just sort of use my wings to like hover along the ground. But yeah, this space I'm currently in has like a really nice VR space. It's really big, but for the most part, I kind of just stand in the middle. The only problem with having like a big VR space that you can walk around in is that for like, say whenever I'm playing like Beat Saber or whatever on stream, if I move too much left or right, it really decenters me from like my camera view for like stream, which can be a real problem. Yeah. Hi, Kingo. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with Ty. Ty's, like I said, my best friend.
Right away.
One of my best friends. What is my horn made out of? It does glow. Yeah, it's just a horn. But I'm like a magical dragon, so like, you know, whatever I want to glow can glow. See? My nails do the same thing. It's the same material. But they do glow slowly. And actually, you guys can't see it, but like all of this glows as well. All my white markings. Here, let me show you. Let me take you to my dark dungeon. And by dark dungeon, I mean literally just the basement of my house where I have a movie theater. Hang on. Because it's darker down here, so you guys can see a little bit more of like my my glowies, see? So like you guys can see actually that my markings glow down here. And you'll see them brighten and darken with like the same intensity as my, yeah, see? So those all glow. And then the other thing that glows that I think is really cool is on my back here, see? I've got all this stuff that glows on my back, all these back markings, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, the spikes on my wingies glow too, like down there on the tips. Yeah, those glow too. Yeah. This is the theater down here, by the way. If you've never been to my VR world, I've given a few tours of my VR world, but this is the theater downstairs, which is, it's pretty cool. This theater is the only place in the world where there's a screen that has stereo audio. So if you come down here and you put a movie on, it'll actually play the audio spatially out of both of your speakers or whatever. You need some nice flapping animations. It's a little showy. I don't really need it that much, but I don't know if it shows on stream. It kind of looks like it doesn't, but like there's like a cool water texture over top of like this fountain that makes it look like a fountain or whatever. Wing hugs could be cool. Wing hugs could be cool. I was not gonna show a glowing butthole. Come on. Have a little more respect for me. But there's that cool screen there, which is nice. It's a little visible over there, I think. Wing hugs would be cool. But this is whenever we do movie nights, which actually I was thinking about doing a VR movie hangout this weekend, maybe on like Friday or Saturday, and watching a movie in VR with the community. So if you're interested in doing those sorts of things, definitely join the Discord. It's definitely something that we're looking to do soon. I was thinking about doing like a VR, like basically birthday party type thing, because we did our birthday last week and I haven't had time, so. You know exactly what you're gonna watch in the theater? Right now it's just this, but I could change it to whatever I want. For example, this is gonna get real weird in a second here, but it's playing an ad right now, so just give it a second. Just give it a second. You can come here and watch my stream. And now we'll have infinite streams. Infinite versions of me. My dear God, I'm Fluffy. Welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swimming on by. Welcome, welcome. But by default, it just plays the chill hop stream. But this is, I like this stream actually. This is a great stream here. Yeah, Streamception. It's gonna play another ad here for a second, but yeah. I added this because I think it's a really cool stream and I think it's chill as hell. But by default, it just plays chill hop. But there's a few other radio stations. The controls are over here. I usually have this turned off for during stream. I just play Spotify so I can control it a little bit better. Someone in Neo's VR can play his stream on his face with his proto otter. That's pretty cool. But yeah, there's this stream. It's called the Marine Mammal Rescue stream in Vancouver, and this is the aquarium in Vancouver. And so you can watch the sea otters swim around and play with each other. Sometimes when I'm in VR with friends, I'll just put this on in the background and we'll just watch the otters play together. It's like super chill. Look at them. They're so cute. Yeah, I don't curse as much as Ty. Ty is much more of a cursor than me. In general, Ty is like much more cursed than me and talks a lot more openly and frankly. Yeah, it is fun to watch with friends. I like it a lot. And then outside, we've got the actual club here. This is my house. And you can look around. You can see like the beach out there. There's like Fooster's lifeguard chair over there. There's the towels and stuff along here, balcony. You play that in the morning for kids before the bell rings. That's nice. The Vancouver Aquarium is really nice. So then there's the bar area in here, which has like this blue lighting, which I might change in the next version. Just because the lighting in here is a little too intense, I think. And I think I want to make it a little bit more white than blue. This is a little much. It really changes like how people look, and I've noticed nobody ever hangs out in this area because I think the lighting is a little too weird. But we'll probably change that in the next version. You know what I mean by curse? Yes, I know what you mean by curse. I don't really do that on my stream. There's some art of me over here. There's the art of my just starting screen. This is me and my friends on a cruise in the British Virgin Islands. This is a picture of the Lurls did of me floating in the water. And then there's my stream icon and a picture of me by the beach on the Clam Club. Hi, Dead Metal. Hi, Corvus. Hi, Fox the Otter. Welcome in. Sometimes Fox the Otter, I forget that you were one of my first subs. There's this great view out here of the sunset from here. And then if you go up the stairs here, this is where Sync's bedroom is. And you come up the bed into the bedroom. There's this great living room here. And there's a picture of me over there. There's Dragon Me. And these are like, that's the gang over here. There's a lot of picture of the gang over here around the Clam Club. I try to use like community pictures from like our VR hangout nights and stuff like that. So this one has like Rashek, Netherian, Echo, Cosmic Fox, or that might be Communist Doggo, I'm not sure. Zav and Coda in there. Pretty good. It's got this nice living room here. Yeah, see, here's the thing. I can't afford a house in real life, so I bought a house in VR that I can live in instead. Hey, Ryder, how's it going? Yeah, we need to set up some new pictures and stuff. Oh, but speaking of Fooster, Fooster's right there. There's Fooster. Oh, we don't have any pictures of Artie in here, do we? We gotta get some pictures of Artie in here. Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg's stream, or dream. And this is the little reading nook over here, which I think is really cute. It's a great place to cuddle with a friend and just watch the sunset or whatever. It's very cute. And then you've got Sync's bedroom over here. Tiny little bed with the Wi-Fi covers. There's this great picture here. Yeah. There's Webster. And honestly, I'm not 100% sure who this otter is. But that's Cosmic Fox and Fox Paws. And then over here, that's Techie and Sync. That's me. I don't really know who that otter is, but this is Lysic. Lysic's right there. That bed looks familiar. Yeah, strange. And then there's a great picture of me and Juice. I'm trying to get out of the way of the pictures. Great picture of me and Juice. This is when the world was being made. One of those is Coda. Coda has an otter? Huh. And then this is one of my favorite features. It's the, let me show you. I gotta show you guys this properly. Look at this. Look at this freaking desk. This is like supposed to be a fake setup of like my streaming desk, where it's like this tiny little chair, and because it was too big, I took the like over there, you can see that I took like the wheels off so that like it would be the right size for my tiny little legs. This actually isn't totally accurate. I have a new monitor up here. It's really cute though. I think it's really cute. You need to see your other forms of beans? Oh, you want more beans? I don't really know if I have it in me to show other beans. The Juice looks like a ball. Oh yeah, Juice does look like a ball. Juice's character. They're not like a furry per se. Is like a little fox ball. It's very cute. I like it. I'm cute. Aw, how flattering. Yeah, I do have a chaotic evil monitor setup. That's pretty true. That is pretty true. D3D Fisk, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swimming on by. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna go sit here. Well, do I do a different voice when I'm a dragon? No, I pretty much do the same voice. I don't think it's any different. I'm gonna be honest. Little head pat. Yeah. There's the one of like Lysic like leaning. Oh, did you guys see that? Hang on, I didn't show that picture. It's really good. It's really good. It sounds different. What you're probably hearing is the difference between like, oh my gosh, the weird thing my hair does. I hate it. What you're hearing is probably just the difference in microphones, if I'm being honest. I do love this picture. It's really cute. This is such a good picture. This is back when we were designing the world. And we were in like the pre-alpha build, so all of the textures didn't exist. So you can see just everything was just randomly painted with a gradient. And there's Lysic here, sort of like, what was going on is they were showing like how tall things were in proportion to things, but it ends up looking like I'm like, give me pets, and then Lysic is like petting me on the head. It's so cute. Not the one you were thinking of? Which picture? This picture of me and Juice? Oh, which picture you're talking about? Fox, me and you. Oh. Did you see that picture? It's not in here, I don't think. It should be. It's downstairs? I don't think it's here. I don't think we ever put it in here. Oh, this one. That's a different picture, actually. It's a good picture, though. That's a great picture. That's actually not that picture. The picture that's my desktop, that's a slightly different one. Ever so slightly different. Same vibe, though. It's actually the exact same vibe. Except that, like, on that... No, it's actually the same positions, too. How easy/hard is it to update the pictures? I give all the pictures to my artist, and then they update it for me, basically. Did that one get into night mode, Clam Club? All of the pictures here are the same as the ones in the night mode. They should be. Don't you bonk me. Get a good view over here somewhere. What's a good viewpoint? Something like... I like having the sunset in the view. The sunset's always like a nice view. Me and JT Wusky are competing for your views. Well, I appreciate you coming by at all. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah. No, I don't think it's there yet, but I would like to put it in there. We might replace that picture with the picture of me and you in Fox form, because I love that picture. It's literally my desktop background. It's from Luma, which I love, so I don't know. It's definitely a picture that's it's competing. It's competing for sure. We've got to get a few more pictures. I want to start filming for that music video I want to edit together. So yeah, I don't know. How long am I going to stream? Probably another 15 minutes or so. Not too much longer. Yeah, so I had this idea, and I guess I haven't talked about it publicly. I have this idea for a music video that I want to put together. Can I jump in the water? Yes, I can. I have this music video idea that I want to put together that's like, it's Porter Robinson's new song, and it would be like a bunch of the regulars and the VR crew from the Clam Club, like hanging out in the Clam Club and playing in the beach and stuff like that, and kind of like do like a cool edited like story of it. I started drawing like sketches for like what I would want it to look like and storyboarding it, but it's like, it's a lot of work to like get the ideas together, film all the ideas, edit all the film together, but yeah. All right, bye, Echo. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you later. Thank you for being a mod for me. Appreciate it, as always. Did I say hi? Thank you to Leo Foxo. Leo Foxo, if I didn't say thank you to you, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swimming on by. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. And bye, Echo. You want to tell me something? It's Wednesday, my beans. It is Wednesday. That's true. It is Wednesday. And I got a little bit of a day off today, which is nice. I got to chill in the morning. I had pizza for breakfast. It was nice. I had basically just a sandwich for lunch. I have no idea what I'm going to have for dinner. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, make sure he gets back to the cage. Actually, I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Clam Club, this VR world in general. Probably not all of you are into VR or whatever. There is a secret little door in the basement that leads to what is a joke for like the mod cage. But it's a little unfinished as a joke. And so there's an update coming to the world that I'm planning where I'm going to convert that into like a nicer space. Yeah, salad, I gotta be twink. I have lost 15 pounds, so we're getting there. I'm gonna turn it into like a sort of like a dorm space instead. So it's gonna be like bunk beds and like little picture frames for the mods, and by each bed there'll be like a little picture of the mod, and on each bed we'll have like a personal item for each person that like is related to them or whatever. Oh my gosh, the raids. If you close it from the insides, it disappears and you just get trapped. Wait, is that true? I don't think that's true. I think you could still reach through and grab it, or respawn too. Yeah, the Foxho's actually in the world. Welcome, Raiders. Hi. This is not an otter. You're right. I'm not an otter. It is a dragon. Hi. Is our Raider Cinderlord? Are you a dragon as well? Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello. I'm just gonna wait a second to introduce myself so that the ads for everybody get through, because we have pre-roll ads that you can get an ad-free viewing experience once you get through the ads. So if you'll hold on for a second, I'll give you a little bit of a talk here. A lot of dragons around these parts. Not on the PC, but maybe with VR. You can respawn on PC, I think, as well. Welcome on in, Raiders. If I have any mods in chat, if I could give you get them to give a shout out for Cinderlord. I hope you had a great stream. Welcome on in. I will explain the dragon thing in just a second. Underswap Sands, Ghost Gojira, and AJ Copter, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swimming on by. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. And Asgard Dragon, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swimming on by to you as well. Thank you. There you go. Fall Guys. Yo, we play Fall Guys around here too sometimes. Tell them who I am incoherently as a joke. Meow Blast, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for sitting on by. Welcome on in. Guys, can I get you guys to put your paws in the air for the Raiders? As always, we give our Raiders free beans. Beans in the air for our Raiders. Welcome on into the channel. My name is Sync. I'm a variety streamer, and we stream on Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays generally. We're doing a little bit of a makeup stream today because I was unable to stream yesterday due to some audio problems, so we're doing it today instead. On Tuesdays, we do VR streams like this where we hang out with chat. We just chat for a little while. We answer all sorts of questions and whatnot. We give away those beans to our Raiders, all to our viewers. We always show off the beans. These beans and these beans. Don't forget those beans. On Saturdays, we do a variety of games, usually roguelites or longer games like Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster. On Sunday, we do Choices Matter games like Detroit or The Quarry, or what we're playing right now, which is Life is Strange. And I'm also a variety streamer, or not a variety streamer, I'm also a biochemist in real life. So sometimes we like to break things down scientifically. If that sounds interesting to you, feel free to hit that follow button and stick around, join the community. Welcome. Lucid Dragon and the Puma Man, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swimming on by. Welcome. Paws or maws? I'm more of a paw person, but if you get me in the mood, I might show off my maw a little bit. Can I bite Chad? I think the best I can do is lick Chad. Love to see one of my biochemistry sections in a while. I haven't really talked about a lot of science stuff on stream, but yeah, no, we could. You bring disappointment. That's okay. You're still welcome here. Welcome in. Welcome. But yeah, to explain, the dragon model is what I use for my VR streams. So if you're into the VR, if you're into the dragon, come around Tuesdays. We're usually hanging out as a dragon. We're hanging out. We're licking chat. We're hanging out. We're showing paws. Having a good time. Don't bite too hard. Don't dare me. This is my VR world, the Clam Club. This is what we call the my community, the Clam Club. If you want to check this out, it's a public world in chat. Yo, Alika Pit, thank you for the 11 months, the Clam Club VIP Lounge. Welcome back to the Clam Club VIP Lounge, where the Wi-Fi is always clean. Welcome. Do I have a Discord? I do. It's !Discord in chat, of course. We have a great Discord. It's about 600 beans in the Discord. We do game nights in the Discord. We do VR hangouts. We do all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's been a good time. Quartz, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swimming on by. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, 40 boy. Hi. Yeah, we'll nom some people. No, it's not. No, what's not? My Discord's a good place. I like that place. Have I gotten feedback from random people using your world? Yeah, actually, it happens a lot. that what will happen is I'll just be hanging out with like a group of people and I'll meet somebody for the first time. The Discord's not working. It's not ! Discord. It literally is. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure that link works. I'm pretty confident that that link works. Yeah. Although Microsoft Edge has closed it unexpectedly. Anyway, it should work. What's my persona? So on Tuesdays, we use the Dragon persona to do VR streams like this. On Saturdays and Sundays, I'm an otter of the same color, basically. I can show you my other persona. So this is the other persona that I stream as, but the avatar isn't updated. So this is what I normally would look like. And as you can see, the trackers are a little jacked up and I don't understand why it's so weird. But yeah, so my otter is the other version of something that but like you can see the bones are kind of not broken. I need to update the model really bad. It's kind of busted. So yeah. The command is broken for you. It should be posting the link as an announcement. If you have announcements turned off in your chat, then it won't show up. But yeah, it comes up as an announcement. So you have to look for that. IK changed in VR chat. Yeah, and I haven't updated my otter. So as a result, it kind of just looks really jacked up and not great. But it is posting the link, yeah. But yeah, I meet people in VR chat and they'll be like, oh, you're Sync. I really love your VR chat world. And they'll like talk to me a lot about like the things that you like about the world, that they host VR chat get-togethers at my world all the time. It's pretty common that I get people that just like sort of know me because of the world more than anything else, yeah. I don't have a VR chat link, but this is, if you search for it in VR chat, it's the Clam Club and you can find it. I didn't realize I didn't realize that people turned announcements off. Is that a thing? Do people turn announcements off? Maybe I should switch it away from being an announcement. There are two versions. There's the day mode and the night mode. This is the daytime mode, and then there's a night mode where the sky is a literal sky map from NASA, and you can see all the constellations from Earth there. It's pretty good. You ever used it in your Rexy meet? I have no idea. I've never been to a Rexy meet. I don't have a Rexy model. 40 Boy, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for swimming on by, and thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe people do turn the announcements off. If that's the case, I might turn them off of announcement instead. Yeah, it is more like night and almost night. It's like sunset / sunrise or whatever, but whatever. I don't have to wear a Rexy to come to the meet, I guess. But for the most part, I don't have time to go to meetups. I don't go to the Otter meetups either, but like nobody in the Otter community knows who I am anyways, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe they do? I don't know, maybe they do. It's hard to say. I feel like most people don't know me as a... Excuse me, gosh, where's this? I'm burping like crazy. When I say the Otter community, I mean the AWTTER community. AWT, like the otter, the shade otter. They have a huge community, and like they have like a huge community that's like very, it has its own lore and stuff, basically. Like there's people in that community that are like well-known community members within that community because they do hangouts and stuff like that. They have a massive Discord. Their Discord was a partner Discord right now. Yeah, it's crazy. I helped you make the most used VR chat ever. I don't know that I helped in any way. The Otter model, it was basically just like, my body shape inspired the model more than anything else. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, though. I enjoy my Otter model, but like I said, it needs significant updates for it to work properly. But yeah, welcome on in, new beans. I'm glad to have you here. I'm sorry that the announcements aren't working for some of you. I will look into that. I did not know that that was a thing and that people didn't see it necessarily. That is not great. I thought that the announcements would show up for everybody, but that's kind of annoying, to be honest. The whole point of announcements is to make them stand out in chat, but if people have to turn it off, then what's the point? I don't know. You tend to miss the Otter meetups because it conflicts with the Saturday streams. Yeah, that's sort of my position too, is that it's always during like something where I'm streaming or something like that. But Shade has invited me to events and stuff like that, and if I get invited to events, I try to make it. I went to the Otter anniversary. If there's another Otter anniversary, I might go to that. We'll see. I don't know. It's a Twitch thing. It's not my fault. Yeah, but I want people to be able to see it. It's annoying that people can't see it or whatever. I think the art done to your otter was inspired. I remember, though, talking to Shade the Bat. Didn't really look specifically at my otter, but the artist that drew them and made the model close to my style. Well, anyway, it's probably not my business to talk about it. I don't know if Shade remembers it that way, but there is a reason why there are two base models. One being brown and the other one being a copy of Sync. With mobile, which may not support announcements yet. Oh, maybe that's what's going on. Maybe it's because of the mobile stuff and people aren't seeing the mobile announcement. Oh, that's so stupid. You'd have to ask Shade. I think, well, anyway, it's not, we're not going to talk about it. I feel like this is a behind closed doors sort of thing. Is this World PC or Quest? This should work on PC and Quest. The World is compatible with both, and we worked really hard to optimize it so that it was able to work on both quite well, actually. Yeah. You saw the mobile announcement? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, man. It should work. It really should work. All right. Let me licky chat. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, if you stick around long enough, you're gonna end up looking at my maw. No lickies? Yeah, the tongue does work fine, which is good. I was a little worried that the tongue wouldn't work so well, but yeah. You have 11K channel points. You could always use it on Throwable later on, 20K. Or whatever you want. It's up to you. I am planning to add, just so you know, if you want to hang on to your points, I'm going to be adding more stuff, especially once we get to the new model stuff. The new models are going to have like new clothes redeems. I'm thinking about doing it so that you can swap me from dragon to otter, you know, things like that. So I think it'll be interesting. It'll give you a few more things to spend your points on, you know what I mean? So yeah, be careful. Some might really want that maw. Yeah, I know. I know why people like dragons. Don't get me wrong. I know what's up. What's all you can eat buffet? Oh no, don't redeem that. Don't click that. Is that enabled? Don't click that. I'll have to refund you. On a normal stream, it would throw like 100 pieces of food at me. But in this stream, it won't do anything. Because I don't have that enabled in VR. Although we could turn it on. There's a kit for that. I could turn on the throwables for that. But I don't know. I think the throwables are a little bit like passe. Thought you were joking that it was going to do something really lewd. No. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do anything lewd. Although, oh. Sorry, I got to dab really quick. Anyway, you can make me dab. No, it doesn't make me eat 1,000 pieces of food and get really fat.
Right away.
Does not do that. It just throws the food and piles up around my feet. No dabbing in 2022? You're not the mom of me. Hi, Firewing. Welcome. Jail for the dab. But yeah, spin and dab bonus. Exactly. Don't make you learn Blender to make a handsome fish word bottle. You could, and I would put it in there. I put yours in. There's another redeemable that I need to add before Saturday. Or maybe I'll do it at the beginning of Saturday's stream. We'll see. Sam is my secret son. I don't want to have kids. I will never have kids. Would you consider making yourself more on the kobold or dragon side of things? So what's funny is that this is based off of a kobold model, but I would consider myself a dragon, not a kobold. Although I am like 4'10". I am short and twinky and small. So I don't know. Who knows what book and cartoon Shade the Bat is from? I didn't know they were from a thing. So you could probably call me a kobold. In fact, there was art of me that was posted that somebody was like, oh, it's such a cute kobold. And then I'm like, listen here, you little shit, I'm a dragon. I'm just a pocket-sized dragon, okay? I thought of setting up my eating mechanic in Neos to do a command that would throw 50 pieces of food in your mouth and make you do a huge gulp. It's a lot of food. It's a lot of food. Yeah, rawr, you know, call me kobold. Exactly. How dare you? That's like calling me... Well, I guess it's not like calling me that, but whatever. It's just, it's like, I don't know. It's like calling a top a bottom, basically. It's like, no, how dare you? Dude, this song's kind of a banger. What is this from? Short baby dragons are kobolds? I'm not a kobold. Don't you call me a kobold. Why that model is called Kobodoll? Because it's based off the Kobodoll model. It's a kobold, but I'm not a kobold. I'm a dragon. A big, fierce dragon. Rawr. Rawr. That's why I'm so mean and aggressive looking. You see these teeth? Do these look like the teeth of a gentle giant? I'm gonna bite you. Oh, they're cute. Who are they? You want to follow them? They're absolutely adorable. Hi, thanks. I'm glad you like the model. Yeah. You wish the eyes were a little less cold and inset on the model. The rest is cute. The eyes were less cold and inset. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Cold and inset. You mean like you want them to be like closer to the top? I don't know. Yeah, kobolds don't have wings, exactly. Yeah, it's not a kobold. How dare you? I'm not sure what you mean by the eyes thing. I'm a really big fan of the eyes. I'm not sure what else I would do with the eyes. I like them. There is like, I have like the slit eyes, which I like. I like the slit eyes, but I don't know. Yeah, kobolds are dragon food, exactly. If you're not a kobold, then you're a baby. I mean, I do have the certified baby thing. And I do have wings, exactly. They have a lot of thick skin between the outside and the inside. It's like they have a dark tunnel. I think you're just seeing the mascara outline, like this. Basically what you're seeing is like the mascara here, like that. I'm not sure. I think you're just seeing like something where it's like actually painted in more than anything else. It's basically like it's the mascara, yeah. And then I also have black, that's the other thing is I have black sclera. So like the outside of my eyes is black instead of blue, instead of white. So, but I like the look personally. I think it's kind of cool, but I don't know. Another blep, oh my gosh. You guys just like the lickies so much today. Yeah. I wish the one thing about that is that I wish that it would like leave like saliva stuck to the screen. That would be very good. Like if it like left saliva like dripping off the lens, that would be so good. Yeah, I like the eyes a lot. It looks like I'm wearing a dragon mask over my face. I guess I know what you mean. I guess, but I don't know. I like them, but I like it. I don't know. It's whatever. It's different for sure. I know some people might think the eyes are like a little weird. I remember when I first looked at the eyes on the ref sheet that I got, I was like, they look weird. But the more I looked at them, the more I was like, oh, but they're so distinct and like bold. I like them a lot. So yeah. But yeah, ultimately it is what I like versus what other people. But like what you're talking about with like the shape of like the boning, like in the model itself, like I understand it. It's like this shape right here. I get why that might look a little weird, but I think it's just how the model's made, so it's whatever. I want to make it sloppy. I want to make the camera lens like all drooly and sloppy. Just like when I lick the screen, how cool would it be if like when I licked the screen, it would like leave like drool like running down the lens. I think that would be really cool. But like I functionally have no freaking idea how you would do that, so I'm not gonna do it. The only thing I could think of is that I would have to trigger a GIF over the screen that's transparent somehow. But I would have to like be able to activate it while I'm doing this. So it would have to like be part of my model that looped into something outside of VRChat, which I don't think you can do without mods. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. It is whatever. Yeah, I'm trying to make the Maw fans happy. Exactly. I'm trying to bait in the Maw fans to come watch my stream. You'd have to have part of your model extend in front of the camera or something. Kinda. I'm not sure. Put a collider object with the lens and trigger an interaction to animate drool on the object when your tongue collider. Maybe. I'm not sure. You could maybe do it for stream with some timing and a stream deck. That's my thought, is that I would have to have like buttons on the other hand or something that I could like trigger something outside of the game to animate something on OBS that would cause drippy saliva, which would be really cool, but I'm like not sure how I would do it. When am I gonna stream Beat Saber? Probably in September. Probably not this month, because I have to actually edit the bones and everything to make it work on this model, which I do not have right now. So yeah, don't know, to be determined. But yeah, there's a lot of work to do. Nice Kobo doll, thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is like my favorite model. I did not make it, Lysic made it for me, but I am very fond of it. That seems easier than doing it in Unity, but doing it in Unity wouldn't be impossible either. I think, well, yeah, you edited it. You didn't make the Kobo doll, but yeah, I don't know how I would make something that it interacted with the lens, because a lot of the effects and particles don't work. I don't know, it's a little weird. An overlay would be easier on OBS, but then I would have to like find a way to press the buttons, and I don't know how to do that. Yeah, it's a very edited Kobo doll. Very edited at this point. It's like, it's getting more edited by the day. But yeah, before it had the airplane face. Oh yeah, before it had the little, yeah. They changed like the face shape that they can add, but yeah. Yeah, you added the Visemes. We're hoping to add some more stuff, but we'll see. I still have to fix the freaking ear bones. The ear bones got all broken with the mouth Viseme updates. So these are not the traditional Kobo doll Visemes. I got Rezillo to make me new mouth Visemes. So now I've got like way more fluid mouth motion. So I can go like, oh, and I can pog up. We can be like, ooh. It probably sounds so weird when I do that. Yeah, very fancy. We got that. We've got like all these glowing back markings. We've got the horns that glow. These guys right back here. Yeah. Big fan, big fan. It's getting to be that time, huh? It's getting to be that time. You can have your model leave behind a particle object that looks like saliva, and the way you can do it in VRChat with other objects, not your camera. Like, I'd have to have a plane, but the plane would have to be a specific distance. Is the VRC lens part of the VRC? I don't know, dude. I would have to talk to somebody that's like way better at VRChat than me to know how to do this. Like the whole thing where you like collide, like you have your tongue have a collider with the camera. I don't know how to do that. But if you had your tongue have a collider with the camera, and then you could have like it streak kinda, maybe? I don't know. Then I'd have to like draw it or something. I don't know. You don't mind doing it because you really enjoy seeing cute, really one-dub Visemes, the cute character. Are you calling me cute? Is that what's going on? You're calling me cute? But yeah. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. There's like Still more stuff for the stream I want to update. We've got a new microphone coming on Saturday for our sit down at the desk streams, which will be nice. I've got new redeems animations that I want to get set up, but I need to add some custom sounds. I might just upload them without the custom sounds and see where we go with that. But I also have to program them out to be working the same. We've got new model updates in the process for the 2D model, the 3D model. We're updating the dragon model. I am working on the dragon model to get it into a VRM file so we can start doing Beat Saber and other VR games other than just this. So we can start doing Beat Saber, we can start doing other, like, I could put this character in Phasmophobia. I could then take this model and put it into, for example, Valheim. There's a lot of different stuff that we're gonna do. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. OSC can extract data from VR chat and as well as input you could use to trigger that overlay. You know what I just thought of, actually? Now that I think about it. You're playing Valheim right now? Dude, that game is so good, but we kind of got all the way to, like, the last area, and then, like, there was no content, so we haven't played it ever since. But now that I think about it, there is definitely a way to link VR chat to outside sources, because I remember... Who was it? There's somebody that made the throwable thing that ties into Twitch chat, right? So I should be able to link that in with, like, an app to, like, activate the lickies every time I, like, do that. I could have, like, a licky command that's like, okay, put the saliva on the stream. That's how you do face tracking. Hey, Kodai. How's it going, Kodai? Without modding? I mean, ideally it won't be modding because I can't use modding because otherwise I'll get freaking mega banned. I do like the idea of doing the saliva on the screen. I think that's, like, a really cool effect. I don't know. Something to think about. You just got home from a long bike ride? I hope it's a good bike ride. Sounds fun. I'm probably gonna call it soon here, though, because, like, I want to get working on my model and stuff, so... Yeah, Fuma. Yeah, Fuma did that, which makes me think that I should be able to connect to, like, the same pipeline in order to activate something on my stream. You're doing a driving test tomorrow. Good luck with that. I hope you do well. Another person in our chat did their driving test and passed recently. New model? This is not new. No. Unless you want me to show off your model, which I made, which I have shown off on stream a couple times, but yeah. Face tracking blend shapes for the dragon, but I have the hardware. I have the hardware, actually. I was working on a new one. Oh, I have Flyzik working on a new model, actually. Well, an updated model, but yeah. Rizil, I actually have the face tracker. My husband gave that to me for a Christmas present, but I was like, I appreciate it, but it doesn't work because I need the updates. But yeah, I have the hardware. Yeah, I've heard it's nice to have too. And I have the HTC headset too, so it works perfectly with it. I just have never set it up, but yeah, Flyzik should do amazing work. I'm really excited for it. So, but yeah. We're still talking about it. We're still trying to figure out, like, what exactly we want to put in the model, what it's going to look like, and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. But yeah, as much as I want to keep streaming, it's been, 3.5 hours. I think we should probably call it there. So maybe we'll see if we can find someone to raid. Let me see here. Maybe. How do I find this? Hang on. Take me here. Let's take a look at it for a second. Following. What we got here? Ooh, we could raid them. Just looking at quick look around to see who's around. Yeah, I think I know who we're gonna raid here in a second. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Vizemes work really well, and thank you so much, Rizilla, for working on that with me. I'm looking forward to continuing to build up on it. I do need to fix a couple things, but I think it's going to be amazing. But yeah, it's been a few hours. I think we're going to call it there. I will be back on Saturday. I don't know what we're going to be playing yet. We played, like, Fall Guys last week. By the way, speaking of the community game nights, I think I'm going to start making that a regular thing where like the first Saturday of every month will be a community game night, starting with September. So keep your eye out for that. If you like playing games with the community, definitely we're going to be doing Fall Guys, more Gartic Phone, more stuff like that. Another stream was about to quit when he was rated with 94. Dude, that's actually like, no offense, that's like kind of the worst. It's kind of frustrating. I'm going to be sending you guys over to an amazing streamer. They're a very educational streamer, a little bit like I like to be, but honestly, way more so than I am. And they are a very educated person, much more educated than I am, actively involved in research. And yeah, why am I ending? Because I've been streaming for 3 hours and my voice is tired. But yeah, we're going to be back here on Saturday. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be playing just yet, so keep your eyes out for that. I'm thinking maybe we'll just play more Hades or something like that, but maybe I'll find another game to play. I haven't really figured it out. But for now, I'm going to be sending you guys over to a new stream. Hit them with a bean rain. You remember you're forced to Uno Mas Hades because of that, and IRC, it got you my first win. I don't know if it was my first win. I think it was, I got a really deep run. Maybe it was my first win. I forget, but it was damn close. Yeah, I was forced to Uno Mas them. But like, I don't mind the raid. Obviously, I love getting raided. But every once in a while, it's like, man, I was literally about to end, but now I feel like I have to keep people going. So yeah, anyway, I'm hit our streamer with the bean raid. I will see you guys on Saturday. Sunday, we're going to be doing Life is Strange Chapter 3. And next week, we'll be right back here with another one of these dragon streams. If you like the dragon model, definitely stick around for those. And for now, I will see you guys next time. Thanks, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye. Hang on. I can't turn my stream off from here. It's a little awkward.